And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another live stream here on the Film Stock channel. It feels great to say that. Never get sick of saying, and we are live. I've been saying it since 2020. You can fact check me on that. But how's everybody doing? Hope you're having a great Saturday. Happy weekend. I'm doing this live stream because, as you can tell by the title, I actually recently hit 25K subscribers here on YouTube. And again, I wanted to, before I even get into the questions, talk about the chat, I wanted to say, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, it means the absolute world. I cannot wait to keep growing this community, getting to know more of you in these live streams through YouTube shorts, through YouTube comments on videos. It really is cool to continue growing this community, getting to know more of you. So if you're new here, feel free to, comment down below how you got introduced to the channel or what you want to talk about. Drop any questions and let's get into this live stream because I'm here to have some fun on a Saturday night. Without further ado, let's get into the questions. Again, feel free to send in super chat. I'm going to try and get to as many questions as I can. Super chat is the way to go for me to guarantee that I answer your question or comment or see it. Also, make sure to hit that like button because it does help out with the algorithm. As I always say, there's 26 of you in right now, so let's get to 26 likes. I'd hit that like button if you guys are here on the replay or now. I'll probably say that every now and then, make sure to hit the like button. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these questions. My great friend Trevor has been on the last two streams. He's not here today, but there's a lot of content with Trevor coming soon, needless to say. But I'll go ahead and get into the chat. Cody, how you doing? Chuck, how you doing? Thank you so much. Swim, thank you. Jeff, hello there. Chuck says, when are you going to do a DC Extended Universe Heroes and Villains tier list? Probably not until, I would say, Black Adam comes out, which is in October. So maybe in October, I'll do a tier list of all the DC characters because that is a tier list I want to do. I actually have a tier list coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Tier list videos are probably my favorite ones to do, to be honest with you guys. So 100%, I'm going to continue... I'm going to continue doing the tier lists in a DC one with Black Adam and all the characters from that, and then some of the villains as well. And then I may do one, and at the end of the year when Shazam 2 comes out, but we'll see. Either way, there will be one by the end of the year. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Hard Cool. Thank you. Let's see. Do an MCU heroes and villains tier ranking. I might actually be remaking that video sooner rather than later, as Love and Thunder is right around the corner, and I might have something special planned for that. So again, stay tuned because something, to quote West Side Story, something's coming. Don't know when, but it's soon. There you go. There's your little hint. But let's see. All right. Waffles, how you doing? The Waffle Man. Hello there, stranger boy. The View with Drew, what's going on? Love seeing that name in here. Recorded Entertainment, what's going on? Lil B, how you doing? Alex, what's going on? Welcome in. Always great to have you here. What YouTuber or celebrity would you want to do an interview with one day? If I were to interview someone, or who would I want to collab with? I would love to... That's a great question. I'm trying to think. I'm actually going to go to who I'm subscribed to on YouTube to see, so that I can actually think of who I might want to interview one day if I got into interviews. I know. Let's see. All right, so it would be pretty cool to meet Cody Ko and talk to him just because I watched his videos a while and they're awesome. But to be honest with you, I got to meet Christian Harloff and Mark Ellis at the Multiverse of Madness premiere when I went out to that, when I was invited to that as a guest, as my friends plus one. I was able to meet them, and I would love to do just a interview with both of them or one of them, just because they're inspirations for why I started the YouTube channel. If you go back to my very first one, it's me and my friend, kind of like the schmoes, and it would be really cool to kind of sit down and be like, hey, I'd love to, just talk for an hour, just talk about life and how you've grown and essentially your career path in YouTube and everything. I would just love to, hear that firsthand. That would be my answer to that question for sure. Thank you, Little B. Thank you, That Marvel Nerd. Hello, Briley. How you doing? Thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate it. Reagan, the man. Everyone go subscribe right here. Reagan Reviews. Go subscribe. Love the profile picture, man. Thank you. Cam's in the house. Love you, Cam. My girlfriend, Cam. Gotta love her. We have a lot of Stranger Things content coming soon because Stranger Things Volume 2, Season 4, Volume 2, right around the corner. So stay tuned for that. Robin in the house. Everyone, round of applause for Robin. Love to see her. Hopefully, she survives through Volume 2. I'm getting a little nervous. But, Robin, thank you for stopping by. I'll have to have some ice cream to, commemorate you stopping by the stream afterwards. Hello, how you doing? Would you watch The Sopranos? I think it's better than Game of Thrones. Yeah, I actually do plan to watch The Sopranos. It's on my watch list, on my TV watch list. And it's actually pretty high on my TV watch list because it's apparently similar to Breaking Bad and also has a similar ending to Ozark. I don't know how Sopranos ends, but I've heard great things. My parents like it a lot. A bunch of people love the show, so I do want to watch it. And I know it's kind of a damn shame I haven't seen it by now because it's the iconic TV show. It inspired Breaking Bad. I think there's a quote from why is his name escaping me? Literally, give me a second. It's going to come to me. Bryan Cranston. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I know that one. Bryan Cranston, where he was like, there would be no Walter White without Tony Soprano. So I need to watch that for sure. The only thing is it's such a long show. It's like 16-ish, 13 to 16 episodes per season. They're like an hour long and there's like 5 to 6 seasons. So that would take a long time to watch. It's not like, a Barry or a show like Ozark that I can watch a little faster. That's a lot of time commitment to a show. So I'd really have to think about it because my TV watch list is pretty long right now, pretty extensive. So Nathan says MVP of every Star Wars movie. That's really hard to answer off the top of my head. I'll give you one from each trilogy, though. How about that? So the MVP of the original trilogy, I think, is probably Han. I love Han. He's just a goat in the original trilogy. Of the prequel trilogy, I'd have to say Obi-Wan. And of the sequel trilogy, I'm going to have to say Poe, even though he's super underused. Nathan Jones in the house. Welcome, Nathan. Thank you so much, man. I hope all's well with you. I'd love to catch up sometime. I was in the live stream you were doing the other night. I popped in for a bit. I think I saw you had said something. We were talking about Toy Story 3 and some other things when I was commenting in there. So I'm glad that I could stop in there for a sec. Hope all is well with you. I dig the summer look, by the way. The clean shave. I dig it. Bert Cheeseball in the house. Been here since 4K. Yeah, I know. Bert Cheeseball's a name I know well. I mean, I know a lot of these names in the chats if they've been around for a while. So thank you so much for being here on this 25K celebration. Lil B says, I have questions. I heard Stranger Things drop some new photos for Volume 2. If you haven't already, can you go over those? Yeah, so I think they may have. I don't think I've seen them, honestly. But I think there were some behind-the-scenes pictures that I know, like, my girlfriend saw, I want to say, which is cool. I honestly, I don't think I've seen the ones that you may be referring to, but I will look into them. I know that they dropped this little teaser thing that kind of was reused footage that was like, what's it called? Those, like, moving posters where it'll show, like, an image and it'll, like, zoom in real fast and then music will be playing? They kind of did that with Volume 2, and they had a little bit of an Easter egg type thing there, not an Easter egg, an inkling as to who could die, in my opinion. I think Nancy is not safe. I made a TikTok about that. I'll probably post it at some point on the on here on Shorts, but it's interesting. I'm very concerned, I should say. By the way, there's 47 people in here. If you guys are here, make sure to hit the like button. It helps out the algorithm. That's what I always say. And if you want to guarantee that I get to your question, I'm getting through as many as I can. Super chat is the way to go. It's a way to help support the channel. Not at all required, but it is there. And it will guarantee that I get to your question or comment. All right. Who's my favorite Stranger Things character? Steve Harrington. I love the man, always will. But Hopper's right there with him. Hopper and Steve are it's like a 1A, 1B type thing. They're like my top two, my forevers, if you will. Ren Sanity, favorite Stranger Things couple. That's a damn good idea. I'm going to take a picture of this question, and I'm going to make that into a TikTok. So thank you for that suggestion. But I'll give you guys a little insight right now. Favorite Stranger Things couple, I honestly... they're not a couple, but they need to be. I'm a Jopper guy. Big Jopper guy. Joyce and Hopper, I think they deserve each other in the end. They're perfect for each other. You can see it. I think Jopper is the answer. But also, I'm a big Steve Nancy guy, too. I think they deserve each other. I think they're better than Jonathan and Nancy. So that's my 2 cents on that, Ren Sanity. But I'm a little curious to see if they will ever end up together, because it seems to me like signs are pointing to maybe not. I'm very concerned. Very concerned about how Stancy, I believe is the stand name for that, or ship name, I should say. I get the two confused. I believe that is going to be, I don't think that one of them is making it out of season 4, so we'll see what happens. Hello, Captain Skipper. Hello, Network 98. How you doing? What is the best cast actor in any movie or TV show of all time? It's hard to think of the outside of the superhero genre just because, you think of, they have like source material to kind of base it off of. So like off the top of the dome, as they say, off the top of the head, I'm gonna look at my Blu-ray shelf and try and get that one. So like, I'll do a non superhero thing. I can't envision anyone else playing Indiana Jones as well as Harrison Ford. He's so perfect for the role. So I'm gonna say Indy. He's also I'm on an indie kick right now. I love Indiana Jones. I've always have. But the new one comes out in about a year from Thursday. So come on now. Indiana Jones 5, give it to me. Hello, it's Mop. Hector, how you doing? Hector, great to see you in here. Who do you think is for sure biting the dust besides Enzo and Stranger Things 4 Volume 2? For sure, like besides Enzo, because I think he's a given. I genuinely, in my heart of hearts, I'm starting to come around on Murray dying too, so the Joppers together, like only them. I'm not as for sure as anyone in Enzo. Like that's the one that's set in stone to me. Another one that I'm pretty confident in going. It hurts me to say, Steve. I really like Steve or Nancy is like every day I wake up, I like flip a coin on which one I'm feeling is more likely to bite the dust. You kind of have to have Steve Harrington in your final season, but at the same time, from like I said in the last stream, a writing perspective, I think that you really could do something there. So we'll see. Bert Cheeseball says, "You going to do an Elvis review?" Great question. I have not seen Elvis yet. However, if I do watch it, I may do like a short review for it. I don't know. I'm getting a little. This week's pretty hectic. I'm actually seeing Thor this week. Thor: Love and Thunder on Wednesday. I'll have a review up for it on the 5th of July when the review embargo lifts. And then with Stranger Things content this week, I'm probably not going to be able to see. Or I had the opportunity to see Elvis, but other things came up last week, so I haven't seen it yet. The same goes for the Black Phone. I see Jacob actually asked that here, and then I'll go back up just because my eye was on the chat real quick. I haven't seen the Black Phone yet either, but I would love to, see it sooner rather than later because I've heard pretty good things. We have a super chat from Blade. Please, can you wear the Hellfire Club t-shirt? Just because you asked, I will go put it on, but I'll let you guys know that I'm going to have to pin a comment saying that I'm going to pin a comment saying BRB going to put Hellfire Club shirt on. And if someone wants to pin that, or I can pin it, let's see. I'll just be right back because it's in the other room. Literally, it will take 5 seconds. Give me 5 seconds. Don't leave. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Hellfire, baby. We're back. We're back. I'm wearing the Hellfire Club shirt because we got the super chat asking for it. So here it is. Boom. Repping it right now. Thank you for the super chat, Blade. But yeah, let's get back into the chat. I'm feeling good. The blood's flowing now. When I get up during a live stream, it's like, okay, we're running it now. I'm feeling good. So let me go back to where I was in the chat. Let's see. All right. I answered this one. Let's see. Answered this one. That's the one I kind of left off on. Elvis was touching on that. Let's see. All right, let's talk about this real quick. Bella says, I saw something that said Eddie's actually 10 because he wears it with his watch. And when he was shocked to hear about 11, and he said he had a buzz cut. So I'm wondering if you think Eddie is 10. I don't think Eddie is 10 personally. I think that I just don't see it happening. That would be madness if he was 10. How crazy would that be? That would be like a huge thing. And you know what? You might pose an interesting question because the Duffer Brothers did say, and Cam sent me this video, that he's a massive new character. I mean, he is a huge new character. We know this. He's like, it's kind of surrounding him like the plot. But hey, massive new character. You don't just throw that around lightly. He could be. That would be nuts. But at the same time, I don't think he is. I really don't. So who knows? That'd be a fun little thing, though. Alex says, what's your favorite movie that got nominated for Best Picture but did not win? Great question. I'm going to say right now, in the heat of the moment, I could say La La Land. I could say, Star is Born. I'm saying in the heat of the moment because I just rewatched it last night. Silver Linings Playbook, a fantastic rom-com film with Jennifer Lawrence. Robert De Niro is a supporting cast, but of course, Bradley Cooper is the main character. Phenomenal movie. Honestly, probably one of my favorite rom-coms. Probably one of my favorite movies. It made me like cry last night rewatching it. It's fantastic. I can't wait to show that one to Cam if she's still in here. I think she is. Have I seen the new DreamWorks movie Bad Guys? I have not checked it out yet. I heard damn good things, though. Heard great things, actually. Hello there. We got Arthur in the house. Arthur, great to see you here. Abe, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. What's your least favorite NBA team, and who's an NFL player you hate? My least favorite NBA team, I do, I just because the Warriors were so dominant, and I was a LeBron fan for years. I will say the Warriors. I do not care for them at all. Was not happy to see them win, but I don't really watch the NBA, so I don't really hate them. Who's an NFL player I hate? I don't like Tom Brady either, because again, I grew up with friends who were big Patriots fans, and so I had to hear about it all the time, and it's just like I get sick of it. So not a Tom Brady guy. I'll say that for sure. Arthur, thank you so much, man. You're too kind. Who's your favorite actor? It's got to be one of these three men right here. Leonardo DiCaprio or Brad Pitt. By the way, I have the poster for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood right over there. Damn good film. So one of those two probably, but also I could go the route of Mr. McConaughey. You know, all right. He's also in Wolf of Wall Street with Leo, so it could be one of them. What are my thoughts on the Will death theory? Will could die, but the only way would be the most, like, not fitting, but I think if Will dies, that's tough, you know, because like he's so important and crucial to the show. You'd think he might have to be around for the final season. But if Will dies, that would be insane, first of all. Second of all, I don't think he's going to become Vecna like some people do. And third of all, the painting is the big kind of clue, right? Because, again, he could end up biting the dust, and then the painting, the crew sees the painting, and it's like this big emotional moment. So that could be something, but only time will tell. We'll see. All right. Again, I'm getting through the chat. I'm looking through as fast as I can. So I apologize if I don't get every question, or if I don't get to your questions. Again, if you want to guarantee I get to it super chat, I will prioritize it. So there's that. I'm getting through them as fast as I can, though. It's also when I don't have someone in here, usually if Trevor or anyone else is in here, like while they're talking, I can not half listen. I can listen and multitask, like scroll through the chat. But now that it's just me, it's like, oh shit, I got to be on my A game. So thank you guys for being in here again. It does mean a lot. Will the Mind Flayer be in Volume 2 or Season 5? Absolutely, I think so. I think you can kind of see the Mind Flayer in the trailer for Volume 2. Hopper is and Joyce and Murray are looking in like a glass encased area, and you can see like the particles, like kind of like when Will gets taken over by the Mind Flayer thing, and in Season 2, you can see that. So that's what I think it is. I'll do my best Trevor impression here. Eddie! Eddie's an absolute goat, a legend. Thank you so much for being here, dude. Love seeing your name in here. Feel free to ask any questions. I'll get to them for sure. Eddie's a goat. And Eddie actually sent me Magnolia on Blu-ray a while back when I had this Amazon wishlist. This was like 2020. So Eddie, you're the man. We got Jack in the house. Jack, how you doing, brother? Hope all is well with you, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yo. Let's see. We got Alex Connor. Thank you, man, for the congrats. Thank you. I like this. Live long and prosper. Let's see. Who do you think is biting the dust in Volume 2? I think I answered this, but I'm sticking to Steve, and it hurts my heart to say that because he's my favorite character in the entire show. But I just have this weird feeling that it's going to be Steve. Call me crazy. I don't know. I don't want it to happen, but it probably will. Meredith, how you doing? Welcome in. Hector, thank you, Hector. By the way, Hector, I know you. When I say that, I'm referring to Pirates 3 when Barbossa pulls up when Captain Jack's like getting off of David Jones' locker, and he goes, Hector. So it's a good thing that I call you Hector. Anyway, I hope Robin lives too. I really do. Jacob, welcome in, Jacob. Shout out Jacob. What a guy. Just ordered a film stock shirt. Wow, thank you so much. I do have merch. I actually do. It's linked in the description of this. I have a film stock shirt. I've worn it before, but you can order a film stock shirt and different stuff over there. So feel free to check that out. But Jacob, thank you so much. I know you're incredibly hyped for Volume 2, just like me. And I thank you for sending me that link. I haven't told Cam about it yet, but Cam, if you're in here, which I think you are, there is like a pop-up Stranger Things store, and like I put us on the wait list to get in for when it comes to Atlanta, and that thing's going to be sick, and we're vlogging the hell out of it, and I'm excited. It's going to be a great time. So there you go. Thank you, Jacob. What a guy. Wow, there's 68 of you in here. This is, I mean, like, it's insane. Just thank you guys so much. It's overwhelming at times. Like I kind of get like anxious. I'm like, oh my gosh, I get a little anxious, but thank you guys for being in here. All right, where was I in the chat? Let's see. All right. Imagine the season ends with Russia sending a nuke to Hawkins. That would be madness. That would be carnage. They said there'd be carnage. So, I mean, if that happens, that would be a gutsy decision by the Duffer Brothers. We'll see, though. Am I more excited for the Batman 2 or Spider-Man 4? The Batman 2 with ease. I was talking about this earlier. The Batman, truthfully, the Batman 2 and 3 could cap off one of the greatest trilogies of all time. I love the first Batman. It's like right here with Top Gun Maverick. Like it's like every day. It's like, oh my god, which one do I like more? I think I'd rather rewatch Maverick, but I don't know. The Batman might be the better movie. It's tough. It's a really tough game to play. But the first, the Batman, it holds up. It's a 3-hour epic. Like I've said, I've kind of regurgitated my thoughts on it. You guys know how I feel, but excuse me. It is the Batman 2 because the thing I'm most excited to see in this movie with ease is Robert Pattinson developing, more of a Bruce Wayne persona, because we've seen him play that guy before in what's the movie called? Not Free Guy. I don't know why the hell. Good Time. I don't know why the hell I said Free Guy. Good Time. He's like this, he's more like cocky, like a hotshot type of dude, and that's the personality we're going to see this character develop, because he's going to have to differentiate Bruce Wayne and Batman more as this trilogy progresses. And so that's why I kind of don't understand that big complaint a lot of people have. Well, there's no Bruce Wayne. He's the same person the whole movie. Well, first of all, it's called The Batman, and it's like a very early on Batman. So he doesn't understand Gotham as much in his role and how he actually needs to develop his different personality. So I think that I always found that complaint about the Batman kind of moot, if you will. So favorite soundtracks. Yeah, Remember the Titans up there for sure. I have that one on my phone. Guardians of the Galaxy. Forrest Gump's a damn good one. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a great soundtrack. What else? Those are some that come to mind. There's always more that I think of. Boogie Nights is also damn good. And Boogie Nights has the same song as Remember the Titans. Spill the Wine, that song? That's in both of them. So Boogie Nights is a fantastic movie. I got to rewatch it soon. But if you guys haven't seen it, tread lightly. The subject material is very heavy and mature, but it is still great. Have I watched Mindhunter? I have not. My great friend Trevor, who's been on the streams lately, he would say, damn, you got to watch it, because he's been telling me forever. The only reason, the thing that's kind of keeping me a little hesitant about it is that it's not coming back, so I don't want to get left on a cliffhanger. So it's like I'd rather deprive myself of seeing any of it. That way I can't be, so upset or disappointed with it. But what can you do, right? Bonita. Am I saying that correctly? Bonita. Hello. What do I think the Demo Bats did to Steve? Do I think Steve's going to die? I do think Steve's going to die, and it's be really morbid, but Robin, I feel like Robin having that line about like the rabies was not for nothing. So I think that something could happen to him. Like they get out of it and then he has that. So it'd just be pretty upsetting. But Justin says, thank you, or says, congrats on 25K. What would your ranking on every Spider-Man theme from each movie? How about I do this? I'll rank the music collectively from the 3 Spider-Man live action series. Number 1, damn, this is hard, by the way. Last is Tom Holland's Peter Parker, the music for that. It was great. Giacchino, I believe, did it. Michael Giacchino. It was great, but it just didn't have like those memorable moments where like I can picture the scene happening. Like the best score, I love the score in the like Aunt May scene when it's like raining, like the piano in the background is great. But I'd say probably, and this might be a hot take, I'd go, God, I think Tobey's more iconic, but I think Andrew's is number 1 actually. Just the Amazing Spider-Man 2 theme and the first Amazing Spider-Man theme. God, they're fantastic. Here you get chill inducing, full on like chills, like when you're like running, like when it's bum 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 bum. See, I always do that shit. I mix up Back to the Future and Amazing Spider-Man 2. Whichever one the Amazing Spider-Man 2 is, because they sound eerily similar. I'm not even kidding. You guys can play them next to each other. And for some reason, I'm kind of tone deaf. I cannot hum what I'm trying to talk about. Just look up the Amazing Spider-Man 2 theme when he's swinging, and that's what I'm trying to do. So there you go. All right, let's see. Watch The Other Guys today. Such a dub movie. Hilarious comedy. Brett Gelman, the actor who plays Murray in Stranger Things, is in it, and he's so damn funny. You come to my house, you get my wife's name right, Christina. It's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen, and easily a top 3 to 4 comedy for me. I should watch Money Heist. Yeah, I've never seen Money Heist. What's my favorite movie of all time? I've kind of answered that one before, but it's probably if I'm not going to say like not in a franchise or anything, okay? Whiplash is up there. The Social Network is up there. Remember the Titans is up there. Those are 3. Good Will Hunting is up there. I'm getting close to throwing, a Silver Linings Playbook or Crazy Stupid Love in there because it's a recency bias and I don't care, but I rewatched them and I was like, these movies are incredible and I love them and I don't care. They might be some of my favorites of all time. By the way, I am getting through the chat as fast as I can. I know there's a bunch of you guys in here. I greatly appreciate it. We have 60 people in here right now, which is insane. Make sure to hit the like button if you guys are in. It helps out with the algorithm. That's what I always say. So let's get to 63 likes if we're not there. Let's get to 100 likes. Is it possible? Who knows? The world may never know, but let's try and do it. Because why not? To quote Cliff Booth, why not? But again, I do feel bad. I'm trying to get to as many as I can. All right, where was I? Where did I go? I'm way down here. Let me scroll. Okay, there we are. Stranger Things death predictions. I kind of went over this some already, but I'll give you Steve is like my number one. I think is going to die, but I've kind of touched on it already. Oh my gosh, this is I'm more excited for this than most scenes in general, just because we know it's going to be so sick. And I think that when Eddie's shredding the guitar, probably Master of the Puppets or whatever by Master of Puppets by Metallica, I think truthfully, whatever he plays, it's going to be cutting from, all the other storylines happening. And that song is going to be playing like over the entire scene as it goes down. Like it's going to be, like those characters might not be hearing it, but the audience will hear it, if that makes sense. That's what I think could be happening. We'll see. Only time will tell. All right. I'm going to address this. I have no clue what happens in Stranger Things 4 Volume 2. I made a sarcastic video where I was like, all right, guys, I'm outside of Hawkins right now. And I just found out what happens. But if I tell you guys, Vecna's going to come get me, I have no damn clue what happens. So I don't know. I know a lot of people, some people thought I was being genuine, but like, I have no clue what happens. No one knows what happens. They're even showing it to like press, or excuse me, they're not even showing it to like people early, the final 2 episodes. So I have no clue what happens. Don't worry, I would not do that. It was a fun little like clickbaity type video, and it was fun. And I was in Hawkins for real, so I was like, not actually Hawkins. I was in Georgia where they filmed it. But Braden in the house, an absolute goat, another one of the goats of the chats. How you doing, Braden? Hope all is well. Stancy all day, Steve and Nancy all day, Steve and Nancy. Out of those 3, we got Eddie Munson in the house. We were just talking about you, Eddie. You missed it. We were shredding the guitar. Pretty sick. So I'm excited for that scene, man. I know you can't spoil it in the chat right now, but I'd love to, hear what. Just give us a little hint as to how it's going to go down. That's all I'm asking for. Not the full thing, just a little hint. Thank you, Braden. You're the man. Cam says, welcome in. Yes, welcome. And if you guys are new here, introduce yourself. I'd love to get to know you guys more and grow this community. How did you find my channel? What do you want to talk about? Like, what's your favorite movie? All that stuff. Let's talk about it. There's 69 people in here right now, so make sure to hit the like button. It does help out. And let's keep the conversation going. I'm here for a good time, just hanging out. Saw Ghost Story, and it kind of bored the crap out of me. What are your thoughts? I haven't seen it. That's the A24 movie. I think, is it Casey Affleck who's in the sheet the whole time? It's A24. I haven't seen it, though, but I've heard of it. And I think the aspect ratio is interesting for that one. But again, I have not actually seen the film. Aside from Indiana Jones being your number 1, how would you rank the classic action movie heroes? McClane's up there. I think we talked about this recently. John McClane is a great classic action hero, so I'll throw him at number 2. Other than that, I can't think of many off the top of my head, but I'll throw him at number 2. I'm trying to play catch up here in the chat. I'm about 20 minutes behind, so I'm sorry again. I'm getting a little behind, but if you guys want to guarantee I get to it, super chat's the way to go. Again, I'm zooming through as many as I can. All right, where was I? Okay, we've been going for almost 30 minutes. Wow, these things go by so fast, and they're so fun. All right, let's see. The Flash Network, thank you so much. It's always cool. When did you guys subscribe? Like, I love knowing that. So if you guys have been here for a while, when did you subscribe? I love to know that. Do I think Ewan McGregor can play Dr. Doom? He probably could. I don't view Ewan as a villain, though. I know he is Black Mask, I believe, in Birds of Prey, but I view him as Obi-Wan, as a hero. I know I shouldn't do that, but that's kind of just what I do. I associate him with Obi-Wan, so it'd be a little weird. They should make Volume 2 movie. I actually disagree. I think it's formatted better for TV. It's always been TV. I think the only things that need to be movies are like miniseries, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, I think should have been a movie. And if you want to hear why, I have a full hour of me kind of talking about it. Let's see. Tobin Bell making his weekly appearance. How you doing, Tobin? We got 75 people in here right now. That's insane. Thank you guys so much for being in here. Again, feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. I'd love to get to know some of you guys. All right, let's take a gander here. Oh, yeah, I'm terrified. No, Justin, I'm terrified the Bald Eagle's going to die. It scares the hell out of me. I love that man. And I think it'll be very sad if he goes, but it might actually be happening. Thoughts on the Duffer Bros comments about the spinoff soon? Yeah, I think they're going to be... I think you and I had talked about this recently, Jacob, I think, via DM. I think that it will be pretty much entirely unrelated to Hawkins. I think it will just be an upside down correlation somehow. And that's why we need season 5 to kind of answer more questions about the upside down leading into this spin-off show, which will have pretty much a new group of characters, I think. So we'll see what happens. I think they can maintain the charm and the coming of age feel. It won't be as good. No matter what it is, it will not match Stranger Things, but it can still be engaging enough, I think. So we'll see what happens. We got Taco Bell in the house, another long time supporter, I should say, of the live streams. Nathan says, keep, watch, burn. Original trilogy, Lord of the Rings trilogy, Raimi trilogy. Keep Star Wars. Don't even have to blink on that one. This one's going to upset you guys so much. So I apologize. And Trevor would kill me. I'm actually going to watch Raimi and burn Lord of the Rings because I like the Lord of the Rings movies. Don't get me wrong, but I haven't seen them in so long that it's just like, that's a sign to me. To me, if I've watched something and I enjoyed it, and it's been years since I've had the desire to rewatch it, whether that's, I think it's a subconscious thing where I don't want to, say it out loud because I'm afraid of the perception, or I don't want to, come face to face with something. So I'm subconsciously saying it. But like, I think Lord of the Rings trilogy is great, but I don't think it's something I want to watch all the time. So of those options, I'm sorry, it's got to go. Sorry if that upset you guys. I just love the Raimi trilogy too as well. So we got Wendy's in the house as well. It's good. Jason Carr in the house, another legend. Call me Finn. FN. Yeah, Finn. I love that line from The Force Awakens. Who's your least favorite character in Stranger Things other than the monsters? Angela. I hate her. Hate her guts, actually. She is the most despicable character in the show, in my opinion. So Angela from season 4, the bully of 11, if you were wondering. Best Stranger Things monster, got to be Vecna for sure. Do you want to play a game? We got Billy the Puppet in the house, another legend from the Saw franchise. Who's had the best development in season 4 so far? In season 4 alone, I'd probably have to say... In season 4 alone, I mean, it's tough because it's not over, but I think I'm going to be able to say Eddie by the end of it because of where he starts out. He's like, screw the school and everything. And then he sees the horrific accident. And then he has that moment with Steve where they're walking. He's like, I've never been the guy to, be the hero. I wouldn't have come in here if it weren't for those two ladies who jumped in. I didn't want to be like that odd man out. I think he's going to have the best arc by the end. So best character development there. There it is. Shy, how you doing? Thoughts on Herogasm? I won't spoil it. No spoilers for The Boys season 3, episode 6. Herogasm is, if it's not the number 1 episode of the show, I don't know what is. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'll say 2 things. And I said this while watching the episode. And I swear to God, I pitched this before it happened. I have 2 witnesses, if you were wondering. Cam being one. Anthony Starr, who plays Homelander, I was like, he would be the perfect Norman Osborn Green Goblin. And then the scene happened that's like an homage to it, sort of, with the mirror. And everyone was like, oh my God, he's Green Goblin. And I was like, I've been on this wave. But I think Herogasm is great. The action, the MM backstory, and Mother's Milk's fantastic character. He always has been, but like, I really think that tragic backstory. I will say this. It was gruesome at times. Obviously, it's the most gruesome episode of the show from like a sexual nature. That's all I'll say. But it wasn't as bad as I thought. And I think they might have done that on purpose because they played a psychological game on us. They dropped this thing of like explicit content. It's going to be really messed up on us. And it was messed up, but it wasn't the most, I don't think it was as messed up as it could have been. And I think they kind of psyched us out on purpose so that they could almost like get away with putting it on Amazon. So that's my opinion. Out of the Russia crew, who's the most likely to die? Enzo, 100%. Do I think Argyle will die? I do not. I think Argyle will live very happily. Am I going to see the Black Phone? I kind of touched on this earlier. I don't think I will. Maybe when it comes to streaming, I will. We got McDonald's in the house. How you doing, McDonald's? How to Train Your Dragon trilogy or Toy Story trilogy? Toy Story trilogy with ease, even though I haven't seen How to Train Your Dragon. It's hard to top the Toy Story trilogy in general, in my opinion. So I got to stick with my guns. Bradley in the house. Been here since 5K. Awesome. I love to hear when people have been around for a while. It really means a lot. Thank you for sticking around and showing the continued support. How long have you guys been subscribers? Let me know. And make sure you hit the like button while you're here because it helps out with the algorithm. How many likes are we at? Someone let me know in the chat. Hello there, Tristan. Yes, I went to go put on my Hellfire shirt. We're going to do a speed round real quick. Try and catch up a little bit. Do I think the Thor 4 hype is too high and is the reason it is getting mixed reviews? I don't, honestly, because I don't think the hype for this movie is that high. This is not one of those movies where you're speculated the hell out of. I haven't been talking about it that much. This is not a multiverse or a No Way Home. I think people just expected it to be on par with Ragnarok, and I did see it has mixed reviews. I feel what I've heard is that it's trying to one up Ragnarok, supposedly, because I haven't seen the movie, and like it makes sense that they would try and emulate something that was successful. But can it be as fresh? And I'll tell you guys in my review, and I'll let you know how I feel about it. I'm sure it'll be a mixed bag. A lot of Marvel stuff is a mixed bag now, but we'll see. I'm still super excited. Stranger Things for Life. Hello, how you doing? Thoughts on how Barry season 3 ended? No spoilers, of course. Barry season 3 had a phenomenal ending, and I want more now. I was literally driven to chills by Bill Hader's acting near the end of it. It was so fantastic. It's one of the best shows on TV without a doubt. And I binged, I think I had watched like the first 3 as they came out, and then I binged the rest because I just wanted to have that gratification of binging it all and like seeing it as one full story. And it paid off, I think. So, yeah, Barry season 3, cliffhanger ending. I honestly don't know how they can keep going with Barry. Like, I love the show so much. I think it's damn near perfect, honestly. But how long can they maintain this quality of show making? I don't know. And I want it to go out on top. I don't want it to overdo it. So I think the next season needs to be the last one, personally. I think 4 seasons for a TV show is perfect. The Black Phone is incredible, worth a watch for sure. I'll look into it more now. I mean, I know I said I'd probably wait till stream, but maybe I'll go in theaters. Maybe I'll see. We shall see. Time will tell, as they say. Looking through the chat here, we got Pizza Hut in the house. What's good, Pizza Hut? Thank you, L. You're too kind. Do you think Miss Wheeler is a big part of Volume 2 because she does have a character poster? I'm interested to see. A lot of people are trying to hype her up to be like bigger than she is. I think she just got a character poster because she's the most important parent of the group, pretty much. So I'd say that's why she has a character poster. But other than that, I think people might be reading into it too much. We have a super chat from Jason, the man. Let's go try and find him. I'm so far behind. Jason, what a goat, says, I don't know the sub count when I subscribed to you, but I know it was last year when you were on Ken's show, if that helps. Okay, yeah, awesome. Jason, I remember that. You were in there for sure. Yeah, that was like July. That was almost a year ago. Jason's almost been around for a year. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jason. You are a legend, like I always say, and I truly mean that. But I think I actually had, if I had to guess, I probably anywhere from, I think I probably had like 3 to, like, I'd say like high 2 to like low 3s, 1,000 subscribers. So you've been around for a while, man, and I cannot thank you enough for all the support you've shown. It really, really does mean the world. But let me scroll back to where I was in the chat. I apologize again. I know I'm a little bit behind. We have another super chat. I missed it. I apologize. It didn't pop up for some reason. What show do you plan on watching next? Watch Better Call Saul. I might look into Better Call Saul. My parents are watching that one for the first time right now. I love Breaking Bad. I genuinely think it's one of the best crafted shows of all time. El Camino is a solid like epilogue to it. I think I'll like Better Call Saul for sure. So I will add that to the list. It's like Better Call Saul or Sopranos or Ted Lasso. My head's going to explode thinking about it. Or should I just rewatch Stranger Things? That's kind of where I'm at. So thank you so much for the super chat, Ace. It means a lot. I don't know why it didn't pop up. I would have gotten to that sooner. I do apologize. Usually it like pops up with notification, but it didn't for some reason. But thank you. All right, let me scroll back up. Let's see, where was I? Wow, I appreciate you guys showing up and asking all these questions. I'm like it's overwhelming in a good way. Like I'm trying my best to get to every single one of them because I feel bad if I don't. I'll get to as many as I can. If it's like if I've answered them too, I'll probably like skip around some. But I answered this one. Steve or Eddie, Steve, and you can check out the Unusual Couple podcast for everyone in here. Announcement right now. Go to YouTube, search the Unusual Couple podcast, and go subscribe. There's 68 of you in here. If you're not already subscribed, go subscribe to the Unusual Couple podcast YouTube channel. We also have it on Spotify and everything. Myself and my girlfriend Cam, who you see in the chat, we did a Stranger Things hot takes episode where we asked everyone on Instagram, what are your Stranger Things hot takes? And what we did was we went and we made a whole like hour-long discussion about it. It's a fun-ass time. I have a YouTube short kind of promoting it, and you can see a little clip from it. But if you're not subscribed, go subscribe right now. I'm actually going to go like drop the link in the chat so you guys can subscribe because we're trying to grow that podcast. And if you guys love Stranger Things, we have a ton of Stranger Things related episodes coming soon. So make sure to go subscribe to that channel. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. The Unusual Couple podcast. Let me do this. Everyone, chat. Go copy, paste that link, do what you got to do, and go subscribe to that channel. It would mean the absolute world. It would mean a lot. We love doing the podcast. There's a weekly podcast. We're trying to promote more shorts and stuff. We're kind of bringing it back. Stranger Things heavy. So if you want to go check it out, go check it out. All right. Let's see. Finger looking good. We got KFC in the house. Nancy or Robin? Robin all day. All right. Robin all day. I will not tolerate the Robin slander. We get into some Robin slander from somebody. I'm not saying who in the podcast. It wasn't me. Not Robin slander, but a little like, oh, Robin might be overrated. And I was not having any of that. So go check it out. I like Robin. I'm a Robin stan. Love her. Protect her at all costs. Bella says, favorite movie franchise? Damn good question. And you know what? Star Wars is up there, okay? The MCU is up there. But I'm going to give you a less conventional answer. Pirates of the Caribbean. Love me some Pirates. 1, 2, and 3, perfect trilogy. 4 and 5, I don't acknowledge. That's the bummer. It's like, 2 out of the 5 movies kind of suck. But hey, Pirates of the Caribbean and Indiana Jones are up there. And Harry Potter. I love those franchises. Do I think the Hawkins school counselor theory is helping? I do not. I think it was a little Easter egg, but I could be wrong. I think it was just an Easter egg to be like, everyone who goes and sees her, they're going to get vected. Kind of foreshadowing type thing. How would you feel that Everything Everywhere All at Once wins Best Picture? I think it would be deserved, honestly. Like, based on, the movie was great. Like, when I watched it, I've seen it one time. Personally, I've enjoyed other films I've seen more, but that's me. Based on the Academy, it's a movie that will probably get nominated and have a damn good chance to win. So we'll see. I would not be mad at all, though. I mean, like, I think it's a pretty damn good movie, so I wouldn't be mad at all. Max and Lucas Forever, great couple for sure. I have a theory. I don't think 11 will be able to defeat Vecna during the D&D game. Dustin rolled an 11. It didn't stop him. They might lose this battle and might. Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to lose. It's going to be the lowest point of these characters, and that's that. I really think they're going to lose. It's going to be dark, guys. Very scared. Congrats on 26. Yeah, we had 26K right before I went live. So thank you guys again for the support. Whether that's from the YouTube, any video I've done, again, let me know, and I will try and get to it all. But thank you guys so much. We're going to continue growing this community, and I cannot wait getting to know more of you guys. It's been a blast. Let's bring back What If Taco Bell Made a Movie? Yes! The iconic thing. I'm telling you guys, it's fitting now. Joe Keery in the Taco Bell movie. It's trending. Let's make that trend again. Joe Keery in the Taco Bell movie. He was in the teasers, the trailers, the commercials. Joe Keery in the Taco Bell movie. A Taco Bell Stranger Things crossover. That would be sick. All right. Have I ever seen a movie filmed? I don't think I have, honestly. I can't say so. Do I think the Hellraiser... I've never seen Hellraiser, so I don't know. I can't really answer that one. I'm sorry. I think that it will not do well, though, because I don't know if it has a huge fandom. Do I want Kenobi Season 2 more than I don't think we're going to get it. I talked about this yesterday stream. I don't think we're going to get it. If anything, they'll do like a spin-off Vader show or something like that. Eddie says, just discovered her channel. Congrats on 25. I think Nancy will sacrifice herself for Robin. We'll see. I think Nancy could die easily. I made a TikTok about that. Again, I do have TikTok. It's linked down below. Film stocked. But I do think that Nancy could sacrifice herself for Steve or Robin or both. Or maybe Steve and Robin could die for Nancy. Only time will tell. But Eddie, thank you for stopping by. I salute you. I love to see you shredding that guitar. How did I get this shirt? Hot Topic. Hot Topic is where I got it. The Hellfire Club shirt. Elias Word, how you doing? I like the Deadpool profile picture. I'm excited for Deadpool 3. Hopefully we get some news on that at Comic-Con. All right. Remember Cinecreep? How could I forget? Cinecreep's an absolute legend in the Blu-ray community. I still follow him on Instagram, and I'm subscribed to his current channel, I believe. So yeah, I know Cinecreep. He's a good dude. From my interactions I've had with him, I enjoyed our conversations, and he's actually been on the channel before on some live streams. So he's a cool guy for sure. Minions 2 or Stranger Things? I have not seen the Minions films, but I know this is a meme question, but you already know the answer. What's my favorite series aside from Stranger Things? I would have to say love Breaking Bad. I love Game of Thrones. I love The Office. What else? That 70s Show, Clone Wars, Rebels, Mando, a lot of Star Wars shows. Hello, Seth and Sarah. Favorite video game movie? Thank you, by the way, Charles, for the question. I would say favorite video game movie. Unless I'm forgetting anything, I think it damn near could be Uncharted. And I love the Uncharted series, and I just went into that movie to have fun with with Holland and Wahlberg, and I got that. I didn't expect it to be really similar to the games, and I had fun. If they ever make a Fallen Order movie, that will be number one for sure. For sure. By the way, guys, make sure to hit that like button if you guys are in here. And I'm going to get to as many as I can. I'm doing a speed round right now. A speed round through this chat right now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hello, Bonita. Hello from Italy, JJ. How you doing? Let's see. Speed round. If you guys spam, by the way, I probably won't answer just because like it kind of makes it hard to look through the chat. So I'll get to as many questions as I can for sure. Let's see. Looking through the chat right now. What I think will happen to Erica. I think Erica will probably live, but there is a possibility she could die. That whole blue light theory that I have a video on it. It could be. Do I think we're going to see 08 again? I don't. I think 08 was the core focus of a possible spinoff show. There was fan backlash, and it was the worst reviewed episode of the show. So people were like, you know what? Screw it. We're done with it. Top 5 favorite horror movies in no order. I'm going to go Psycho, the Alfred Hitchcock classic. Scream, the first Saw film. I'm going to say, let's see. I'm looking at my shelf right now trying to think of some other horror films that I enjoy. It's tough because I don't like a lot of them. I'll go John Carpenter's The Thing, and I will go The Shining. There you go. Aaron Johnson, thank you so much. Favorite SpongeBob episode? I think we got asked this one literally every week, but I like the profile picture, by the way. The Super Bowl episode for sure. All right, let's see. Alexi, rest in peace to an absolute legend. Really sad. Gone too soon. The Wire or Sopranos? The Wire is another one I got to check out, but if I had to pick one I'm going to watch, and the next one I might watch, I think it's going to be Ted Lasso. I got to get on that train. I don't want Steve to die, guys. I really don't, but we have been saying he's going to bite the dust every season. I pray, fingers crossed he lives, but only time will tell. We're going to have to find out. By the way, I got this shirt from Hot Topic for anyone wondering. Hot Topic. Hello, Maya's funny. How you doing? Mitchell, back in that house. How you doing? Mitchell. Let's see. Have I seen The Great Bear? I have not seen The Great Bear. Watching Elvis tonight? Enjoy Elvis. Why do I think Vecna is telling Nancy everything? That's a damn good question. I think we're going to find out in Volume 2, the next 2 episodes. We shall see. I think Nancy could be in trouble, though. Maybe that's why. It's also probably relating to Barb, I think, because like, doesn't he go after people with like this like trauma or something? Or like, yeah, I think it's something like that. So I think it probably has to do with the Barb, because he kind of explains it there too. And I can't recite the quotes from it. I can't quote it all, but you can go watch it in the scene and you'll kind of see. Favorite animated character? We'll go favorite animated character. I like Remy from Ratatouille a lot. What a goat. Let's see. 5 days after today. Yeah, it's going to be nuts. I'm so amped. I think me and Cam are going to do a spoiler chat. What do you guys think? A spoiler chat that night to kind of talk about it all. And I know there's a lot of repeat questions I'm kind of seeing in here, so I'm trying to get to as many as I can. Best animated movie, I probably got to go the original Lion King with ease. Sophia, how you doing? Zach, hello. You subscribed at 5K. Alex has been around for quite some time. 3K, you've been around for even longer. That's crazy. Let's see. After watching your 20 minutes straight for Stranger Things shorts. Well, I love doing the Stranger Things shorts. They're coming in. And I encourage you guys, if you've only seen the shorts, check out some of my other videos. I do full-length videos for not just Stranger Things, but other content as well. Marvel, Star Wars, pretty much any movie you can think of. I probably have some type of video on my channel for it. So feel free to check out the other videos. We have a lot of Stranger Things ones. Go check out my Stranger Things character tier list. That one has been a lot of fun to do. Sophia's been around since 1000. Wow, that was that back in 2020. So you've been around a while. I do appreciate it. Again, I'm trying to get to as many as I can. Thank you, Lil B. I really do enjoy making the Stranger Things content. I'm going to keep it coming for sure. I'm going to immediately watch it right when it comes out. I'm literally waking up at 3 a.m. I'm going to wake up and watch it. So that's my plan with Stranger Things. I'm watching it right when it drops for sure. That's a must. Have I watched Cobra Kai? I have not. But again, I have kind of talked about that. I've seen, or I've thought about it. I add that show to the list for ones I might watch. Cobra Kai. I need to do something with that because I do like the Karate Kid 1 and 2, and I've seen part of 3. I like the one with Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith. So maybe. All right. What do I think of Russell Westbrook? I don't watch much of the NBA, but for what I remember back in the day is I remember watching him when he was on OKC with Durant and Harden. So I thought he was all right back then. I always thought he was pretty cool, but I like Kevin Durant more but when he was a good guy back in the day, because he's kind of become a villain in the NBA and the writing of the NBA. Keep, watch, burn, Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Keanu Reeves. I'm keeping Stallone. I will watch I'll watch Keanu, I'll burn Schwarzenegger. Kind of a hot take, maybe, maybe not. Keep, watch, burn Iron Man trilogy, Cap trilogy, MCU Spider-Man trilogy. I'm going to burn the honestly, I'm burning the Iron Man trilogy, and that sucks because I love Iron Man 1 more than most people, but the 2 and 3 I can go without. I'm going to keep damn. Wow. You know what? I'm going to watch Spider-Man. I'm going to keep Cap because Cap has Civil War, and I got to have that one forever. Kiss, marry, kill Eddie, Steve, and Robin. I want to marry Steve. I want to marry him. Okay? I want to marry Steve. I want to kiss. That's tough. Eddie or Robin? I want to kiss Robin, but not like, just like, I don't know, like a peck to show my appreciation for her as a friend. And then I'll kill Eddie. I know, that's so sad. But he's got to go. Someone had to go, guys. Let's see. And again, some of these questions I have answered, like who do I think is going to die in Volume 2, I've answered that one, so you guys can go back in the chat. And I have a bunch of videos theorizing that as well, so I'm not going to answer it every time someone asks it, but I have answered that one before. Favorite Star Wars character, it's a tie between Han Solo and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Maybe I'll check out, the Spectacular Spider-Man. I didn't watch that one, but I've heard good things, so maybe I will check that out for sure. Fernando's, how you doing? I got the shirt from Hot Topic for those asking. Stranger Things seasons ranked. I actually have a video on that, but I'll go right now. No explanation. I know you asked for one, but I will give an explanation at a later date because I'm going to re-rank the seasons after 4 ends. From top to bottom, 2, 1, 3, 4. Right now, at least 3 and 4 are kind of up there. Do I have any lightsabers? I do. I actually have this hilt right here, this Anakin hilt right here. You guys can see, and then I also have Luke from Return of the Jedi over there, and then Cam has a bunch. So I technically have Obi-Wan, but it's just not here right now. All right, let's see. Hero Guys is going to be the best episode of the year. It might be, but I don't know. It might not top some of these Stranger Things episodes. All right. 5 days till Volume 2, absolutely. So excited for that. Let's see. Looking through here for some questions. Again, if I'm getting to as many as I can, super chat is the way to go if you want to guarantee that I get to it. Again, I'm so far behind in the chat, it's lagging right now for me. So I'm trying my best to get to as many as I can. I apologize if I'm not getting to them as fast as normal. Again, super chat's the way to go if you want to guarantee I get to it. But yeah. Also, if you want to see me do an impression, I do decent impressions sometimes. So if you want to see that, you can send in a super chat and I'll do an impression. I'll try Stranger Things impressions even. Oh, I see. I missed a super chat. For some reason, it's not notifying me. I apologize. Lewis, thank you. Watching, or Louis, I should say. I don't know. I can't pronounce names. Sorry. Watching Elvis tonight hyped Tom and Austin Oscars. Yeah, I heard that Austin Butler's phenomenal in it. Haven't seen it yet. I do want to watch it at some point, but thank you for the super chat. I probably will miss it in theaters just with hectic things going on right now, but I will watch it. My bet would be HBO Max whenever it comes out there at some point this year. I think it will be on HBO Max. So, oh, we have another one from Ace. How many times have you watched Stranger Things 4? I've seen it, I think once fully, twice fully, and then I think I've seen other moments a lot of different times. But thank you, Ace, for the super chat. For some reason, it didn't pop up again. I do apologize. I'm trying to get to as many as I can. All right, there's that one. Okay, cool. So I'm going to try and catch up in the chat here again. I answered this one. All right. Yeah, I did. The actress who plays Chrissy does have a Twitch. I was aware of that. It's pretty cool stuff, honestly. I have not watched The Boys Diabolical for those asking, but I have seen The Boys. I watch every episode. I just don't make videos on it. Been subscribed since the Zack Snyder Justice League review. That was early 2021, so thank you so much for the continued support. Let's see. I've already answered favorite character from Stranger Things. Make sure that like button if you guys are in here. I don't even know how many likes we're. Let's get to as many as we can. Let's get to 100. I believe, to quote the Polar Express. Let me try and find favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I know their names, but I did not watch the show enough to tell you. All right, let's see. Again, if you guys spam the questions, it kind of makes it harder to keep up the chat, so I won't be able to get to them as fast. So, Max is in the house, an absolute goat. Max the goat. Max the goat. Max the goat. There you go. Max is the goat. Eddie is a cool character. I agree. He is. Better Call Saul is Breaking Bad level, mid-season 6 finale is Ozymandias level. Oh my God, that is high praise right there. Ozymandias is one of the best episodes of TV, so I might have to look into that. I might have to look into that sooner rather than later. I might have to start it tonight maybe, but I'm also on a feel-good movie kick, kind of a rom-com kick, so I might try and watch one of those instead. Yeah, the podcast. Go subscribe. Unusual Couple Podcasts. I think I linked it somewhere. I think Max might have linked it too. I saw when I was doing a quick scroll through. I'm trying to catch up in the chat right now, but go subscribe. Let's see how many subscribers we have. So the Unusual Couple Podcast now has 416. So yeah, go check it out. The Unusual Couple Podcast. Go subscribe. The link is in the chat. Yeah, do it. Do it. Which Stranger Things character has gone through the most hell? Will Byers, without question, in my opinion. He's been through literally 2 hell essentially twice, and he's still haunted and traumatized by it. So I'd have to go Will Byers. Just subscribe to the podcast. Well, thank you, Eddie. Cam, if you're watching, Eddie Munson subscribed. How do I come up with the theories? I just kind of let my mind run wild. I'm like, what could happen? I kind of take in the information from the trailers and the shots. I'm like, let's see what could possibly happen. And I kind of just brainstorm with a white border on in my head, and then I kind of put it together and I see, I think this one would be pretty cool to see. So might as well make this into a video. Cam is the greatest girlfriend of all time. That is a fact. Will I play on Twitch again? Sooner rather than later, hopefully. I'm trying to revamp Twitch, revamp a few things, maybe my Patreon, revamp that because I've kind of abandoned it. I feel really bad. I just want to revamp a few things moving into July for sure. Yoda or Darth Vader? I'm going Vader. Do or do not. There is no try. But I also love Yoda. Do you think Hopper will die to the Demodogs? No. I think that's setting up Joyce to end up killing him, a la when she did not save Bob. The gaming guy, how you doing? We're zooming through the chat right now, trying to catch up. Here we go. Speed round again. I'm going to speed round and catch up right now, guys. Here we go. Dustin or Steve? I got to go Steve. Lil B, thank you for subscribing to the podcast. Is Morbius good? Morbius is ass, and I'm over the memes. Am I crazy for that? I'm over the memes. I know it's Morbin time and all this thing, but at a certain point, the joke has to die. Kill it if you have to. Kill it if you must. Let the past die. Kill it if you have to. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Let's see. Do I think Johnny Depp will return as Jack Sparrow? I think maybe in like 10 years they'll do like a legacy type thing. Not anytime soon, though, honestly. Spider-Man 3 or Morbius? Spider-Man 3 with ease. That movie is like actually pretty solid in my opinion and overhated. I think it's like a prequels type thing where people just hate on it that saw it, and then like you go back and watch it and it's actually pretty worthwhile. There's pretty good finality with certain character arcs there for sure. Thoughts on Robin's fate? I think she is not safe, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. It might not work out for us this time. She said that in the trailer and that scared the shit out of me. So we will see. Will I do a watch party for the last 2 eps? Probably not. I might do like a reaction video, but I just want to really kind of cherish the moment with Cam, like off camera sort of. Another super chat from Lewis or Louie. Thank you. Going to see Elvis. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, enjoy the hell out of it. Enjoy it. Let me try and find. Oh, another super chat. I'm missing them. They're not showing up for some reason. Sink and Bauer deserve Emmy noms for Stranger Things 4 Volume 2. Oh my gosh. Sadie Sink is outstanding. I agree. She's probably the best performance in the show, to be honest with you guys. She's killing it right now. By the way, super chats are the way to go to guarantee I get it, and I will get to that. I will prioritize that for sure. Sometimes they aren't popping up for some reason, but I'm trying my best to keep up with the chat right now. Subscribe to the Unusual Couple Podcast, guys. Do it. It is the link is right here. Go subscribe. There's 54 in here. Let's get 54 new subscribers if you guys aren't already. We're at 416, so let's do it right here. The Unusual Couple Podcast. This episode, boom, look. This is me and Cam talking Stranger Things hot takes, the hottest of hot takes. You guys submitted them, so go check it out. Getting through the chat as fast as I can. All right. All right. So I'm looking through the chat here. A lot of repeat questions. If you guys are spamming, I've probably already answered it 1 or 2. I will not answer it because the spam makes it hard for me to keep up with the chat. So if that's just a heads up. If you want to guarantee, that I will possibly answer in a spam makes it less likely. I think we will see the Mind Flayer for sure. I think there's even shots of it somewhat. Who's the most likely to die? I've kind of answered this, but this would be the last one I answer relating to this. Enzo. Enzo's a goner. Enzo's a goner. Am I excited for the Alex Laba movie? I honestly kind of am, but also he's delayed it so much. And Alex, if you're in here, I wish it wasn't delayed, but hey, it is what it is. I guess I'll watch it when I watch it, but I do plan to actually watch it, like at some point. I'm not even kidding. I want to watch it. I know that it kept getting delayed, but I saw that he got to do something with Jamie Kennedy, which is actually really neat. So Jamie Kennedy is the guy that plays Randy in Scream. He was like at his comedy show. We got to interview him twice, so that was a really cool thing. A Tame Impala song is reportedly featured in the Elvis movie. Is that true? If so, let me know, because I love me some Tame Impala. That might get my ass to go out to the theater. Have I seen Heartstopper? I have not. It might be your kind of show. It's more of a romance drama, but it's pretty good if you want something cute and sad. Yeah, I'm in the mood for that right now. Is that bad? I'm in that rom-com type mood. Like I cried last night watching Silver Linings Playbook alone in my room, and I want to show it to Cam. I know she's in here right now. I think she'll love it. I think she'll cry as well. So it's damn good. Favorite TV show episode ever? Battle of the Bastards, I think. Damn great episode of TV. It's really like the pinnacle of epic TV is Battle of the Bastards in Game of Thrones. I don't know if you can top that. Great episode. Let's see. Do I think Joyce and Hopper should get together? I do. Jopper forever. I think they should end up together. Fireboy, how you doing? Have I played? No, I have not played that game. Is In-N-Out overrated? Yeah, it low-key is, unfortunately. I think they have a solid burger. The fries are like paper sometimes. They're just not the best fries. Five Guys over In-N-Out is my opinion. Five Guys over In-N-Out. The only thing is Five Guys is dumbass expensive for some reason. What would you want to see in the MCU Spider-Man 4? I want to see Norman Osborn played by Anthony Starr. And I need it in my life. And I want to see Harry, and I want them to do that whole storyline in the MCU, because why not? I think Tom is such a great actor that he deserves to have his shot at, a Harry Osborn and a Norman Osborn. I want to see that. I don't want them to go the symbiote route, but I think they will because of the No Way Home post-credit scene. So we'll see what happens with that. He could still be a good actor with it. Yeah, I miss Alexi so much. Rest in peace. What a legend. Will Jason help the Hawkins crew? Dumb question, someone said. No, I think he's going to die. I think he's on a manhunt right now for like the Hellfire Club. He's trying to take him out and eradicate him pretty much. He thinks they're like cultists. So he's probably going to try and kill him. And he's probably going to get vected himself. To be honest with you. Fave Simpsons character. I'm answering this one because shout out Cam's dad, Simpsons fan for life. I actually have not really watched much of The Simpsons, but I think Homer would probably be my answer just because he likes beer. All right. Let's see. Top 5 favorite steelbooks you own: the La La Land steelbook, the No Way Home steelbook, the Batman steelbook. Oh my God, I thought I saw something move in my room. It scared the crap out of me, but it was just the fan, I think. So the Batman, La La Land, No Way Home, A Quiet Place Part 2. And I'm looking at my shelf right now. I'm going to find one more. The Saw steelbook's really, really cool. Saw or Spiral. So those are mine. Those are my answers for that. But also the Ragnarok one. I could keep going. Exciting Emma. Hello. Welcome in. Been around since WandaVision. You've been around for a while then. That was a long time ago. So I'm glad that you've stuck around. Just subscribed. Thank you, Emma. Welcome to the community. Jeffrey, thank you so much. It means a lot. Have I seen Coach Carter? I have. Coach Carter is honestly a slept-on movie. Channing Tatum, I think it's like his first big role. Samuel L. Jackson's a basketball coach. You guys got to watch Coach Carter. It slaps. It slaps. What do I think of these movie-length episodes? I dig it. I'm here for it. The more the merrier, honestly. I'm fine with it because it's feeding us. It's leaving us content when the credits roll, and that's what I love to see. So bring it on. I'm here for it. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I used to watch more YouTube before I got on YouTube, if that makes sense, but I've always loved Cody Ko. I thought he was hilarious, so I'll stick to that. It's kind of generic, but for the longest time, I thought I watch his videos. I don't watch much YouTube videos anymore, but pretty much it would be my other answer, even though they're less YouTubers, more just overall content creators. Time from Inception or Duel of the Fates from the Star Wars prequels? God almighty. Duel of the Fates means a little more to me, but Time is better. I listen to Time like going to sporting games in high school where I need to get hype when I'm working out or thinking about my future. Time puts me in the zone and I'm like, this is the life I want to live. Let's get after it. Let's attack the day. That's the one that'll do it. Do I think Hopper will die? No shot. I think Hopper stays alive through the entire show, mainly because why bring him back just to kill him again and leave a sour taste in our mouth? They're bringing him back for a greater purpose. He has a second lease on life. He is too important to these other characters. He's going to impact them. That's kind of where they're going with this arc. He's definitely going to live. Will Will die? We'll see. Will's not safe, but also I think he's been through too much hell to kill. But it's like, I kind of go back and forth with it. Favorite season of Stranger Things right now, I got to go season 4, but 3 is up there as well. Best Death Star explosion, the original one. It has to be, right? Come on. Favorite episode of Stranger Things, I think it honestly might be the season 4, episode 7, the massacre at Hawkins Lab, but I like the Battle of Starcourt Mall as well, and I like the finales. All the finales of all the seasons so far have been fantastic. What was your favorite core Stranger Things kid? Dustin all day. Dustin Solos. I like the thinking cap the best, honestly, for Dustin. That's like, I have it, it's just not in here right now. But if someone sends a super chat requesting, I will go grab the thinking cap and put it on right now. I don't think we'll see Kali again in Stranger Things. Dear Billy is also like a top 10 episode for me. Do I think Max's letter to Lucas said probably like, I love you, and something super sad, and hopefully we don't have to see it because hopefully Max lives, but she could die and we could see that letter read at some point. It would be absolutely tragic. Max with a great question. Are you more excited for Black Panther 2 or Guardians Holiday Special? I'm more excited for the... I'm really excited for Black Panther 2. I'm very curious to see where they take this franchise, the Black Panther franchise, moving forward. But I'm also pumped for the Guardians Holiday Special. So it's kind of like close. Probably Black Panther 2 because the MCU movies tend to not disappoint as much as the Disney Plus projects. I'll go with that. Thank you, Armani. Best 2022 movie, Top Gun Maverick or The Batman. They're neck and neck for me right now. Welcome to the community. Thank you so much for subscribing. Favorite moment from Stranger Things 3, off the top of my head, when Hopper enters the mall and stomps on that remaining part of the Mind Flayer. That was sick. For sure. If you guys hear my stomach, it's kind of growling right now. So sub to the pod. Go do it. It's a lot of fun. Cam is right. Palpatine impression. Do it. Incredibles or Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse? The Incredibles. I think I have more of an attachment to that one. I think it's a damn good Pixar movie. It also isn't really based on an IP, and that's damn impressive. Do I think by the end of Stranger Things 5, it could be better than Breaking Bad? I do. I think I already prefer it to Breaking Bad, even though Breaking Bad is perfect television. They're so different, it's hard to compare like something in a fandom to something like just well-written, you know? So they're both well-written, but you know what I mean? It's more of like a type of film. Like Breaking Bad, it's all about the character arc. It's not about this grand world and all these different intersecting groups of characters. So they're different to compare, but it's hard. It's tough. Kiss, Marry, Kill, Palps, Vader, and Dooku. I'm killing Palpatine. I hate that son of a bitch at this point. Come on now. He's a great villain, but I hate him at this point. I'm going to marry Vader because why not? And I'll kiss Dooku. Will deserves to survive? Absolutely. Looking through the chat here. Peace, Alex. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing to the podcast, guys. If you subscribe to the podcast, you're a legend. If you subscribe to the podcast right now, you're a legend. We're at 416 subs. Go subscribe to the Unusual Couple podcast right now. We have a Stranger Things 4 hot takes, or Stranger Things hot takes. Go check it out. We got Dank in the house. Dank, how you doing? Welcome in. Always glad to see you here. Count Dooku or Darth Maul? Darth Maul. Darth Maul for sure. Phineas and Ferb or SpongeBob SquarePants? SpongeBob made me laugh so much as a kid. I would just have on random episodes on random days. It was a treat to find some hidden gems. I'd go SpongeBob, but Phineas and Ferb slaps. Yes. Dank is absolutely a legend, just like you, Jason. You're both legends. Sink deserves at least a nomination. I agree. She's so fantastic. Unusual Couple. Thank you so much, Dank, promoting the Unusual Couple podcast. Go check it out, guys. We have a lot of fun over there. Hit that like button. We're almost to 100 likes. That's insane. Let's do it. Let's get to 100 likes. Let's do the thing. Do I think the Mind Flayer will die in season 5? Yeah, I think all the upside down creatures will die, including Vecna, and I think that's how the show will kind of end. What's the best store to get Stranger Things merch? Hot Topic I've had good luck with, but you could probably go to Box Lunch or even Amazon, I'm sure, has some great stuff. Absolutely. Keep, watch, burn, Logan, The Matrix, Back to the Future. Keep Back to the Future. Watch Logan, burn The Matrix. Strongest Stranger Things character ever. It might be Vecna right now, low-key, but also probably 11. What do I think of Clemson, LSU, and Oklahoma? Clemson I hate with a fire-burning passion because of it. I hate Clemson. I always will. LSU, I'm all right on. Oklahoma, they can kind of like, they can buzz off, but like Clemson, F you. Let's see. All right. I think I just got booted. I'm so far behind in the chat. I think it almost kicked me out for a second. But I think we're good. We're catching up, actually. We're catching up. More excited for Guardians 3 or Spider-Verse 2? Guardians 3. I'm incredibly excited for Guardians 3. James Gunn has kind of pitched this as like a send-off to all these characters. I think bodies are going to drop. I think we're going to lose some of the main Guardians. It's going to be sad. It's going to be damn sad to see, but I think it'll be worth it. And I think it's going to be fitting. We got 2 more subs on the Unusual Couple podcast, by the way. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, we got 105 likes. You guys are killing it right now with the support. Thank you so much. Thank you. Just thank you. If you want to guarantee that I get your question, because again, I'm still scrolling through a bunch here. Super chat is the way to go. If you want to see me do an impression, you can do a super chat, and you tell me what impression you want me to do. I'll do the impression, all that stuff. So yeah. All right. Can I talk about Stranger Things? You have to ask a question. You have to ask me a Stranger Things question, and I've answered. Make them unique. If you want Stranger Things questions, make them unique, because I've answered. The what's it called? I've answered like the death predictions and all these different things. So make them a little creative, and there's a better chance they'll answer them. We have a super chat or a super sticker. Thank you so much. Brit M.A. Thank you. It means a lot. Let's see. Where was I? You got to meet Gaten? That's awesome, Kieran. Where'd you meet Gaten? Was it in New York? Was he on Broadway? That's my guess, if I had to guess. If I don't see Lucas's slingshot, it's an L. Yeah, they got to bring that back, right? The nostalgia. I think they need to do it too. I agree with you. What's my favorite Funko I have? I don't want to take one off the wall because it'll make the whole thing come down. But let me look. My Mark 1 Iron Man is right there. It's like my favorite, probably. I love that suit. But also I have Bruce Wayne and Anakin next to it. Like my top row right here is like my favorite ones. So they're all up there. But I also have the Punisher right here. Right here. And I desperately want Punisher with the Daredevil helmet. That's like a chase that I've been wanting for so long. Need it, actually. We have 70 people in here, guys. We're going strong at the hour 13 mark. Thank you guys so much. You're killing it with the support. It means a lot. Thank you. Hit the like button if you guys are in. It helps out. It helps out quite a bit. All right. Onward we go with the chat. All right. My nose is all itchy because I've been talking. All right. Let's see. All right. Answered that one. McDonald's or Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A for sure, actually, with ease. Aiden says, I'll catch the replay at a family birthday party, and the internet is in and out. Have a good rest of the stream. Aiden, you're the man. Appreciate you stopping by as always, dude. And we got to run Madden soon on Twitch because those days were legendary. We got to bring it back. Battle of the Bastards. Yeah, just really jaw-dropping cinematography. There's the one scene where, John takes out his sword and the horses are charging him. One of like the best moments in like fiction. Literally fantastic moment. Who I think is going to win the fist fight? I think Lucas is going to... Actually, you know what? Jason might have the upper hand on him. He might hit him with like a bat or something. And then Vecna's going to get his ass. That's kind of a prediction I have right there. Where would I rather stay? The Creel House or the Hawkins Lab? The Hawkins Lab, probably, because I have a better chance of living overnight. in the context of the show, of course. I don't want to get Vecna'd. When is Ahsoka's show coming out? I think 2023 at some point. So I'm very excited. I think that in 2023, probably, I think they announced, nope, that's Mandalorian in February. I think at some point in 2023, we're going to get some Ahsoka content. We're going to drop a damn trailer. Hera's in there. We got Ezra. We're going to get Thrawn. It's going to be loaded with Rebels characters. It's basically a live action Rebels story. Very excited to see it. Have I seen Radio? I have not, but my neighbor growing up had it on DVD, and I was like, what is this movie? And I never watched it for some reason. I do not think Robin is a Russian spy. I think that's absolute BS. Just because she spoke Russian in season 3, I don't think she's a Russian spy. That would be an absolute betrayal of her writing and her character, in my opinion. So I do not think she is a Russian spy. We got Josh in the chat. Go subscribe to Josh, guys, right here. Formerly Simply Cinema. Can hardly believe how... Yeah, it's been insane. Like, literally, the growth lately has been overwhelming, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Like, words don't do it justice. Me saying thank you doesn't do it justice. It means more than you guys will ever know, being in this chat, being subscribed, hitting the like button, showing any form of support. It's allowing me to get one step closer to chasing this dream that I have and this true passion every day when I wake up is YouTube and the social media game, and it genuinely means the world. I cannot thank you guys enough. Just thank you so much for being here. It warms my heart. So thank you guys. Josh is one of the longtime supporters of the channel. So check out his channel. Joker impression for a super chat. Do a Joker impression. I'm not gonna give that out. I can't. I have some tricks up my sleeve. Favorite Dustin and Steve moment? Probably the whole hairspray thing. I think that's just sweet, and anytime he's like giving him advice on like girls when they're walking on the train tracks, everything. I love it. I love their relationship. Have I seen the new Jurassic World? I have. I do not like it, unfortunately. I wanted to love it, but I just don't. So it kind of sucks. I wanted to, but it was a big bummer, a big letdown for me. We'll keep the stream going. By the way, if you guys keep the questions coming and they're original and fresh, we'll keep the stream going. There's 68 people in here. You guys are killing it with support again. Keep the questions coming, and let's get as many likes as we can. Keep hitting that like button if you guys are joining. It really does help out. But all right, let's continue onward. Onward we go. All right. Do I think 11 will die in season 5? I do. I think 11 will die in the final episode of the show, along with the entire Upside Down. And like Hawkins kind of got turned upside down when she showed up, so she has to go away to make it right side up. That's kind of my thing. Yuri, I don't want Yuri to survive. I just don't care about Yuri, really. I think that he's kind of scummy, so I don't mind if he dies. But we'll see. I think he'll probably end up living. I don't know if they'll kill him. They might kill him, though. You never know. He's kind of irrelevant, Have I seen Upgrade? I have. Upgrade's pretty solid. That's the movie with Logan Marshall Green, right? And it's like the technology takes him over, so he's kind of like Venom. He also looks like Tom Hardy. Upgrade's pretty solid. I liked it. It's Lee Winnell. Lee Winnell wrote Saw, Insidious. He also directed The Invisible Man with Elizabeth Moss. So yeah, I've seen it, and I do like it. I thought it was a solid movie. Excuse me. Some people overhype it a little to me, but I still think it's solid. Very interesting concept. Do I hate Palpatine? I don't hate him. What I mean is I hate the concept of him now because, yes, it was an assassination of his character in Rise of Skywalker, and his existence in that film astounds me. It should not happen. It should not make sense canonically. It doesn't. And I hate when they retcon shit like that, and it really makes me want to like yell and scream thinking about it. So they screwed it up, in my opinion, and it's just like, why? It makes you question all of his decisions in the franchise, so it sucks, but it is what it is. Hello, Zoe. I love the profile picture. Kiss, Marry, Kill. Jason, Angela, and Vecna. Angela, I cannot imagine a death that's even fashionable for her because of how evil she is. So she's dying. I guess I'll just kiss Vecna real quick. And like, I'll imagine that he's trying to kill me. I'll be like, oh, let me come in for this kiss real quick. And then I'll rip part of his neck off and then I'll dip. So like a peck for Vecna. And then I'm marrying Jason and divorcing him after, he tries to take down cultists. So, I mean, all those options aren't great, but there you go. All right. Do I think the Duffers will have success outside of the Stranger Things world? I think this is their sandbox. Let them have it. I think they shouldn't even venture out of it because why, if you're damn good at one thing, why like screw it up and go do other things? You know what I mean? Like if they have Stranger Things on lock, why not make a bunch of different spinoffs and make this your Star Wars? This is like Favreau and Filoni are just working on Star Wars right now. That can be them with Stranger Things. So why not just keep it that way? That's kind of where I'm at with it. Kiss, Marry, Kill. Toby, Andrew, Tom. Oof. I'm marrying Andrew Garfield. That's a husband right there. That is a father to children right there. Andrew Garfield's staying. I'm going to kiss Tom. I'm going to kill Toby. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. That's the way it is. Who I think is the safest to stay alive in Volume 2? 11. 11's not dying. 11 and Hopper are the two safest, I think. And then I probably would say, like, anyone else is on the table. But those two are the only ones that they have to have another moment together. Why bring him back if not? I'm confidently, those are the two safest. Anyone else could die, though, literally. Yeah, Josh, definitely get on it, man. Binge it. Try and catch up if you can. Keep at it, man. All right, let's see where we are in the chat. Carter, thank you for being here. Enjoy dinner. I hope it's tasty and satisfying. What do you think is the best movie script of all time? I'd probably have to say 12 Angry Men. That's a damn good answer, Max. I would honestly probably say the argument could be made for Good Will Hunting, but I also could make the argument for The Social Network. So those are two of my favorite scripts, I would say, for sure. But 12 Angry Men is great, and it's classic too. But Jaws is another great script. Back to the Future, actually, dude. The script itself, because of all the detail and the foreshadowing and like you're pairing, if I learned anything when I went to college, anything, the one thing that just made me kind of change my perspective on Back to the Future, I took a class, it was a screenwriting class, and the dude was like, this is just brilliant. Think about this. Like they put Marty McFly, the dude who's always late, and they put Doc Brown, the dude whose inventions never work, and they put them the ones they have to get they have to get back in time in the stakes. It's just like it's like pretty obvious at a surface level, but like I just don't know why. Hearing someone like say it out loud, I was like, you know what? The movie's fucking awesome. So there you go. Back to the Future, maybe. All right. Who's your favorite Stranger Things character? Steve. And I'm only answering that because I know there's a lot of new faces in here, but I have been answering that question a lot. So if you guys want to see a lot of, my answers to these questions, feel free to watch back on the replay. I also have a lot of other videos on my channel here as well as on TikTok where I go fully into that. But Steve Harrington is my king. But Hopper's right there with him. Kiss, Marry, Kill, Luke Skywalker, Anakin, and Rey. I have to tread lightly here, don't I? I'm playing. I'm going to kill Anakin. I'm going to just get that out of the way. He's a child killer. I do not want to be involved with him. Even though he has a good run early on, I'll kill him. I'm probably going to have to... I'm going to marry Rey. And then I'm probably going to kiss Luke. There you go. Hello, it's Char. How you doing? Do I think all the Stranger Things actors will have success after the show ends? In an ideal world, they do, right? But in reality, I don't think they all will. I think some of them will probably fall off. I think Sadie Sink's going to be the biggest of the kids. I think Finn Wolfhard's already had huge success outside of the show. I'm interested to see what Noah Schnapp does, what Caleb does, what Gaten does. But the ones I named, I think will be, and Millie's going to be big too. So. All right, we're at the hour 20 mark. There's still 61 people in here. You guys have crushed it with the support. Let's keep it going. I'm going to take a water break. I'm going to sit here in silence and sip this water and stare into the camera. That was much needed. My voice was, I was losing it for a second there, talking so fast. Just had to slow down for a second. All right, we're good. Here we go. Back to the chat. All right. By the way, again, I'm getting to as many of these as I can. I know I've been saying this a bunch, but as it's scrolling across the bottom, feel free to send a super chat. It's a way to help support the channel, but also I will immediately go to the question. And if it doesn't pop up at the top for some reason, I'll find it and I'll prioritize it because I'm always kind of scrolling through. Okay. All right, let's check. Jacob says, "Oh no, I'm a Clemson fan." Oh no, it'll be okay. I'm a Georgia fan, so if I'm ranking my hatred for other schools, Clemson's pretty low on that totem pole. Here's who I have to worry about. So at the top of my hate list, out of frame, is Florida. I despise them with every fiber of my existence. I hate Florida. Not far below them is Auburn. I hate Auburn with the fire-burning passion as well. So those are my two most hated. So if you're not one of those, you're very safe. Now below that, it kind of gets like even for me. Tennessee, Georgia Tech, and then I'd probably say something like Clemson. And I also hate South Carolina. So those are all the ones. And I do not like Alabama at all, but like they're not a rival to me. But and it's just not a traditional rivalry, but I do not like them at all. So there's that as well. All right, let's see. I'm 22. 22. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. There you go. God awful singing, by the way. The California subplot is the weakest, arguably, in season 4, but the 11 storyline is pretty weak until the final episode, no lie. How I feel about this Marvel? I'm enjoying it, I'm not really making content about it, and that's probably better. I'm just enjoying it, and I'm watching it, and it's escapism, and it's fun, and it's coming-of-age story, and it's just fun. I mean, like, that's all there is to it. I'm not theorizing about it. I'm just enjoying it. It is what it is. It's a simple show, and I think that's why I'm probably enjoying it more than some of the other ones that try and be so grand. Just chill. Just chill, Like, that's why I kind of like this one. Which Avenger will make an appearance in Miss Marvel? Probably Captain Marvel, if I had to put money on it right now. Favorite Phineas and Ferb song? Squirrels in My Pants. That's IMP, Squirrels in My Pants. There you go. I think he's going to play Master of Puppets, or Master of the Puppets, or the Master of the Puppets, or the Masters of the Master's Puppets. I'm kidding. I know what it's called. Yeah, I think it's going to be the final season. Thank you, Superman, for the congrats. Thank you. I like the profile picture of those cats. I love some kitties. But yeah, I think that they're not lying about it. I think legitimately season 5 is the final season. They cannot stretch this out any longer. I think that it has to come to an end at some point. And I think season 5 is going to be a proper ending point. So there you go. All right, let's see. What's my favorite Marvel series? Hawkeye. Yeah, Hawkeye. And I don't care what anyone says. I like that one the best. Can I do a Jar Jar impression? I will do it for a super chat. I can't throw these impressions out. I have to. I can't just. If this was Twitch, maybe I would, but I gotta save them. Let's see. They might split up season 5 also. I mean, hell, I'm not like opposed to it, honestly. I kind of liked them splitting it up and then giving us a few months in between because it's like I don't want it all gone at once. Like imagine if we didn't if all of Stranger Things was at once on the 27th. In the age of social media, it wouldn't have been as fun to like continue this conversation with everybody. So I'm really glad we've had all of June to kind of speculate. Who's the strongest Guardian of the Galaxy? That's a great question. I think it'd probably have to be. I think it's probably Groot. It's not Star-Lord. It's not Nebula. It's not Gamora. That leaves Drax. Actually, it might be Mantis. But it depends on what type of strength we are discussing here, because Mantis is powerful as hell. She literally puts Thanos to sleep. But also Groot is pretty strong too. He also like holds. He's like literally the handle of Stormbreaker. So I don't know. It's one of those two. I don't think Drax though. I think Drax is overrated, but Rocket's cool, but I don't think he's one of the strongest. So that's one of my answers probably. If I could bring any Stranger Things character to life, who would if you could bring any Stranger Things character to life, who would you be? So if I could be a Stranger Things character, I'd be Steve. And if I could bring one to life, it'd be Steve, because I would love to hang out with him. All right. Ira, thank you so much, Ira. I always recognize your name in the chat. What are my thoughts on I Am Groot? I'm interested, but it also feels like it's going to be pretty like unnecessary. It'll be like a cute little short thing, but it won't have any relevance to the canon of the MCU, or even it might be the most irrelevant MCU project. That's not a bad thing, but it's just like I don't know why it's worth our time. Kind of. Does that make sense? I do think 11 will die in season 5. Who'd win in a fist fight, Jonathan or Steve? Didn't Jonathan kind of correct me if I'm wrong, but did Jonathan not kind of whip him up in season 1? Like I'm pretty sure that already happened, but could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure I know that season better than the other seasons, and it happens. So I'd have to say Steve now. Let's get a rematch, and Steve wins because he's trained, but that was kind of like a fit of rage for Jonathan. Steve was kind of just a lanky high schooler. I feel like Steve could take him now. Call me crazy. Fave kid out of the main 4 dudes. I got to go Dustin for sure. Do I ship Jopper? Absolutely. I was talking about that earlier. I really do. I do think Will is gay, and I think that he will have a scene in season 4, volume 2, where he either comes out to his brother, and that's why he's hugging Jonathan, or he like tells Mike that he loves him or something. But I do think he is 100%, and I think that most people do think that as well. So I definitely think he is. And I think that he knows that, and I think that the Duffer Brothers know that, but they've kind of don't want to reveal it in media. So like that's why Noah Schnapp's kind of like he gets kind of like dances around it when he's asked about it because he doesn't want to confirm it in the media. That's my opinion, but I do think he is. All right, let's see. Are you excited for the Gray Man? Hell yeah, I'm excited. It's, Chris Evans, Ryan Gosling, Ana de Armas, the directors of Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame. Sign me the hell up for that. By the way, there's 74 people in here. We're an hour and a half in the stream. Usually that does not happen. So thank you guys for being here. Make sure to hit the like button if you just joined, and keep firing off your questions. Subscribe if you haven't. Also, we have a podcast. Myself, my lovely lady friend Cam, my girlfriend, the Unusual Couple podcast. I'll drop the link right here. You guys should go subscribe. Right now, we do weekly podcast episodes, and we have a spoiler talk on Stranger Things 4. We also have we're going to do a predictions video. We have our hot takes episode that just came out. That was a really cool one where we did hot takes for Stranger Things. It's a lot of fun. So go check that out if you guys have not. It's an absolute blast. About an hour long. So if you need an hour to kill anytime this week, go check it out. Hit the like button. Go subscribe over there. Also, feel free to, send in a super chat. That's the way to guarantee I get your question. Get into as many as I can. I would love to, get to as many as I can. So a super chat is going to catch my attention. I'll be able to go click it immediately. And also, subscribe to the Unusual Couple. You know what? It would mean a lot. All right. Water break. All right. What if in Stranger Things season 5, 11 becomes a villain like Wanda? Hell no. Hell no to this. I think 11 is a good guy through and through. I don't want to see that kind of arc forward. Also, it would feel a little rushed in my opinion. Do I think Wanda can be redeemed? Oh my gosh. I haven't talked about I don't know what just happened. I haven't talked about Marvel in a while, and I just had like a wave Essentially, here's the picture. I was laying on a beach, and then a wave woke me up. I got hit by a wave of Marvel, and I don't personally think anything she's done can be redeemed. No, she's an irredeemable character in my opinion, but you never know. If I don't know, Wanda. I don't like Wanda that much. Sorry. What shows, movies am I most excited for in 2023? Glad you asked. Movies, my most anticipated movie of next year is Indiana Jones 5. Incredibly hyped for it. We've got James Mangold, the director of Ford v Ferrari, Logan, the Wolverine, and Walk the Line, and 310 to Yuma is directing this movie. It's going to be his vision. Apparently, they've been hyping it up. It could be John Williams' last film that he's scoring. That alone should get butts and seats. I think it's going to do well at the box office, and it's going to be a perfect send-off to Indy. I'll probably cry because I haven't seen an Indiana Jones movie in theater since Crystal Skull when I was 8 with my dad, so I have to see this one. I got to see it. It would be so cool to see it in theaters just because it's like, it's actually weird. I'll be like, I haven't seen this in theater since 2008. This movie's been in development since 2008. It's going to be 2023 when it comes out. That makes me feel a little bit old. Wow. Anyway, enough about that. Let's see. Okay. Favorite friendships from Stranger Things, Steve and Dustin. I love Eleven and Max's friendship. I love earlier on, I like Mike, Dustin, and Lucas's friendship, but that's kind of torn apart over recently, I should say. So those are some of my favorite friendships in Stranger Things for sure, I would say. Thoughts on Mike and Jonathan this season? They're just kind of bums, man. They're just wasting away their time, unfortunately. And it's like, what's their purpose? They have to be, being saved for a greater purpose, in my opinion, or else what's the point of having them in the show at all at this point? Expectations for Marvel Spider-Man 2 game. I've played the first one to 100%. I loved it. I don't have a PlayStation anymore, so I'm going to have to acquire one before the new one comes out so that I can play it and do Twitch streams for it. I would say my expectations are greatness because the first one's phenomenal. I would just want to see, I think Vulture might be in it. Excuse me, Vulture is he's in the first one. Who's the villain they teased? Green Goblin? They teased Venom. That's what it was. It was Venom and I think maybe Carnage. And Miles is going to be in it too. So, I mean, Miles is in the first one as well, but I haven't played Spider-Man PS4 Miles Morales. I got to play that one too. So I don't have PlayStation right now, so I can't. Do I think Lucas will die? 50-50 shot. I think, you could flip a coin whether him or Max dies, unfortunately. It kind of sucks that that's the way it is, but that might be what happens. And it's very unfortunate, but that might be what happens, unfortunately. Have I seen Disturbia? I have seen Disturbia. Thank you for asking, actually. I watched it for the first time in 2019 or 2018. And I thought it was pretty solid. It's kind of a blatant take on Rear Window, an Alfred Hitchcock movie. Basically the same plot, actually, just modernized. The acting's a little off at times from the supporting cast. Shia is always good. It has decent thrills, though. I liked it enough. It's a decent enough movie. Favorite color, I love red and black. You can kind of tell from my background right here. I love red. Hello, The Real Double. How you doing? A Stranger Things cinematic universe? Yeah, on Netflix, I'm down for it too. Netflix is going to capitalize on it for sure. Who's the funniest character in Stranger Things? Funniest character in Stranger Things. Murray's funny as hell. Steve's funny. Max is sarcastically funny. So one of those three, unless I'm missing. Hopper's funny at times. They all have their moments of humor for sure. Iron Man or Captain America? Iron Man with ease. I don't even have to think about it. Rank the Back to the Future movies. 3, 2, 1. 1 is the best. 2 is the middle. 3 is the worst, but they're all good. Past the Dutchie, running up the hill. Running up that hill slaps. Especially the epic version they use. It's got that orchestral flair to it in the trailers. I love that stuff. It gets me jazzed. What do I think about Argyle? He's a funny dude. He's comedic relief and not much else. But he's not a terrible character. He's just comedic relief and not much else. And I like him. So, if I only could make a deal with God. The Movie Geek is at Disney. I saw, man. Have so much fun. I'm jealous. I wish I was at Disney right now. Have a damn fun time. Soak it in. Enjoy that magic. Feel like a kid again. It's such a happy feeling when you walk into those Disney parks. The wave of nostalgia that rushes over you is indescribable. Have so much fun. Eat good food. Ride the best rides and enjoy the hell out of it. You deserve it. Have so much fun. Cheers. Cheers. The best female Stranger Things characters, Max, Robin, Nancy, 11. I mean, like, all of them, like, all of the above. Let's see. Kiss, Marry, Kill, Black Widow, Padme, and Wonder Woman. Interesting question here. I'm going to marry Black Widow with ease because I want to be with Black Widow forever of those. I want to kiss Wonder Woman and kill Padme. How about that? Is that crazy? It might be. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. All right. Do I think Eddie will die in Volume 2? I think at this point it's a coin toss. I think I've actually come around on thinking Eddie will live. I think Eddie will survive because we've almost all been like, oh, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. But in reality, I think he will live, and I think Steve will die because they've kind of set up Eddie to take that mantle of being the cooler old kid that is like, you know, the babysitter type. I mean, it will be heartbreaking, but I think that might be the way they go. Am I hyped for Thor: Love and Thunder? Absolutely. I'm actually checking it out this Wednesday early, and I will have a review up on the 5th of July when the embargo lifts. So, yes. By the way, if you guys are in here, make sure to hit that like button. I don't even know how many likes are we even at. Let me check. We have 123 likes. Keep hitting that like button if you guys are in here. Excuse me. It means the world. And feel free to send in super chats. A way to help support the channel, but also, again, guarantees I get to that question or comment because I'm not going to be able to get to all of them. But yeah, make sure to check that out. All right. Sorry, my nose itches. I'm just blatantly scratching and borderline picking my nose, but I do not care. All right. Water. Aiden does hate Georgia. This is true. And I'm going to soak in the fact that we won the Natty while I can because we're not going to win it next year. Alabama is going to go 15-0 and win it. And we all kind of know this, Aiden. I feel like we're just, we have this false hope. But like Alabama is coming back on a revenge tour, bro, and they're going to win it all. There was no stopping that train. So they're going to win it all. But hey, the Dogs are on top right now. So I got to soak it in. And at least Georgia's going to beat Florida again for the foreseeable future, in my opinion. But that's a topic for another time. All right. Speed round volume 2 in 3, 2, 1. Okay. What am I most concerned about? The line where Robin says it might not work out for us this time scares the hell out of me. Favorite video game? Jedi Fallen Order, Uncharted, Spiderman PS4, NCAA football. Those are my favorites that come to mind. I also really like the Lego Star Wars game. Even the Skywalker Saga was a lot of fun. Hawkeye slaps. Absolutely, it does. Favorite Spider-Man film? I got to go No Way Home, but if that didn't exist, I'd probably say Spider-Man from 2002, the first in the Raimi trilogy. But I also like Into the Spider-Verse quite a bit. Outside the U.S., what are top 5 places you want to visit? I would love to go to Paris one day, Paris. Spain would be cool. I'd like to go to Canada. I've never been. I'd want to go to like Italy maybe, and like yeah, I can't think of anything else really. Those are the places. And maybe like London or something. There you go. There you have it. Cheez-Its or Goldfish? Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its for sure. I like Goldfish, but you got white cheddar Cheez-Its, regular Cheez-Its, sharp cheddar, the duos Cheez-Its. Oh my God, Cheez-Its hit. Marvel for me, I prefer, but DC has better characters. Probably they just don't adapt into film as much as they should have, or as good, I should say. Keep Watch Burn, Stranger Things, Daredevil, Breaking Bad. Holy shit. I'm keeping Stranger Things just because it's like the moment. I love it so much, and it's the one show I've been able to watch since it came on. The other two I binged once they had finished airing. The moment of truth is, do I watch Breaking Bad or Daredevil? And if you want my honest answer, I'm watching Breaking Bad and burning Daredevil. Here's why. I still have The Punisher, which I actually prefer to Daredevil. Also, Breaking Bad has a final ending where Daredevil kind of got canceled. So that's why I would have more closure spending my time watching Breaking Bad over Daredevil. So I love both of them, but if I had to pick one, Breaking Bad. Cowardly Goose in here. I know you had a comment earlier. I think it got deleted. I saw. I know you've been here for a while, and I do greatly appreciate the support and you sticking around. Cowardly Goose, one of those names that I just instantly recognize in the chat, so it does mean a lot. All right, let's see. Unusual Couple. Thank you so much, Aiden. Yeah, go subscribe. Here's the link. You guys can copy right now. Go subscribe to the Unusual Couple podcast on YouTube. We are currently at 424 subscribers, so go check that out. Yeah, we have this new episode where we talk Stranger Things hot takes, so go check it out. Go subscribe over there. We also have Instagram and TikTok. Follow us over there. All that's linked in the video version of the podcast. So the podcast is also on you know, Spotify, Apple, all that stuff. So go subscribe to that. Make sure to like button if you guys are in here. And again, I know I keep saying the same things every few minutes. Just I know a lot of people coming in and out. Super chat's the way to go if you want to get a question answered for sure. I'm getting to as many as I can. What song is Eddie playing on the guitar? Master Puppets, I think, for sure. All right. Do you have any tips for YouTube? Absolutely. My first tip would be don't let what you have stop you, or don't let what you don't have stop you. Meaning, if you just have your phone, don't be afraid to use your phone. I've used my phone for filming for the majority of YouTube until a few months ago, and I've been on YouTube since 2019. I used this phone right here. I balanced it on some board games and a chair to film. It didn't have a mic. I edited on iMovie, and I still use iMovie. I don't care. It gets the job done for me. So like all of that, if you have access to, you know, don't be afraid to use what you have access to. You don't have to have the best equipment out there to start. Just be comfortable, or not comfortable, excuse me. Be confident in what you're talking about. I think confidence is key, and that's not something that you can have out the gate. If you go back and watch my first video, it took a while to get comfortable on camera, and it's inevitable. That's what it's going to be. So just have fun with it, really. I know this is all extremely cliche, but I'm not even lying. Have a fun time with the whole process. Like, talk about an idea, write some ideas down. I want to talk about this and make it into a video, and then I'm gonna have fun talking about it. And that's really, the editing process is a lot of fun. I enjoy it a lot. It was a lot more fun back then. I put a lot more time into finding the perfect clip to put here. Now I don't worry about it as much, just because I think people care more about what you have to say. That's the thing too. You don't have to fancy edit your videos. If you just put something out there and you really mean it, eventually people watch what people are passionate about. And that's just how it is. So I think you should just, you know, start it up. I know you've heard other people say that. I've heard other people say that. But seriously, if you put in the work and you believe in yourself and you just have fun with it and you have a positive attitude about it and you genuinely reach out to other people in a community and like watch their content and you find other people around like the same area as you and you grow together, that's kind of my tips for you right there. That's kind of what I did. And eventually, you know, it works. I just think that it'll work out in the end for people who have the best intentions. I really believe that. So that's my tips for YouTube. Hopefully that was helpful. And also like a niche, like you can't talk about everything. Like I don't talk about food. I don't talk about like football. I tried to do it in like, you know, another channel once, but like, just have your thing and like stick to it. That's kind of it. Cause like, I know I talk about Stranger Things now, but that's still media encompassing. It's like it's cinematic, you know? So movies and TV is kind of my thing. But yeah, there you go. Any thoughts on She-Hulk? I'm curious they're going to butcher Daredevil because I feel like he's going to show up. But I don't know. I feel like it'll be all right. I don't think it'll be great, but it'll be all right, I think. Jason, a legend, and Aiden, a legend. We got two in the chat. I know Aiden's been in here. They've both been in here, but they're both legends. All right. What would I do if Eddie and Nancy died? I'd be sad about both, honestly. It'd be really devastating. A Nancy death would be really sad because think about Steve's reaction and think about like think about Mike, think about everything. It'd be really heartbreaking. Jonathan, even. Let's see. Better filmography, Zac Efron or Arnold Schwarzenegger? Arnold Schwarzenegger has a better filmography, probably. He's just got like some iconic action movies, I feel. But Zac Efron has 17 again in High School Musical, so who am I to say? Original Star Wars trilogy or Indiana Jones? Original Star Wars for sure, but I love the OG Indiana Jones trilogy too. Who's my least favorite character of Stranger Things 4? Angela. I hate Angela. Do not like her at all. Least favorite movie trope: when a main titular character of a film dies in the movie, it's like, no shit, he's going to come back. You know, it's a waste of everyone's time. For example, in Black Panther, when he dies, it's like, oh no, we're going to have to end the movie, I guess. But he came back, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the same thing happens in a lot of movies. It's like, well, when it's like, it's fine if they die and come back immediately. But like, if it's a prolonged thing where they're acting like the character's gone forever, it's like, we know they're coming back. Anything in between is a waste of our time. I take the OG Doctor Strange over Multiverse of Madness, to be honest with you. I take the OG. All right. What upcoming Marvel movie I'm the most excited for? I'm the most excited for Guardians 3, off the top of my head. Fantastic Four and Guardians 3. Blade, I'm pretty pumped for, too. Best acting performance not nominated for an Oscar. Hugh Jackman in Prisoners. He's phenomenal in that. But also Andrew Garfield in The Social Network. I do think Susie will be traveling with the Cali crew, as well as Susie's like family member that's with Argyle. I think they're both going to be traveling with the Cali crew because we're going to get that Susie Dustin reunion. That's a must. Movie Geeks, I soaked it in. The nostalgia wave, flooded into me. Tomorrow will be Magic Kingdom and then Hollywood Studio, which I will finally get the Luke lightsaber. Hell yeah, enjoy that. I am so happy for you, man. Have so much fun. I hope to see some pictures on Instagram or Twitter. Welcome back, Braden. Glad to have you here. Is there any movies you have watched which everyone tells you to watch? Yeah, I think that's happened before. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. Yeah, there's like 59 people in here right now. It's insane. There's usually like it's crazy how much you guys are showing support. It genuinely does mean a lot. Recorded entertainment, Ewan McGregor or James Arnold Taylor? I'm gonna go Ewan McGregor with ease, but James Arnold Taylor's still cool. Like he's cool. He's Clone Wars and all, but he's no Ewan McGregor. Come on now. Bama's winning it all again. Yeah, George. At least you're self-aware. I respect the self-awareness, Aiden, because some Florida fans are delusional. SEC championship is going to be Alabama, Georgia again. We're going to be both 12-0 in my opinion, and we're going to lose. And I think we backdoor in the playoffs and maybe lose in the Natty or something. But even then, we might not even. We're going to win the East, but we might have a loss or two, and I've kind of accepted that. Worst way for Stranger Things to end: if the damn thing is a D&D campaign, that would be enraging, in my opinion. No Way Home is amazing. I agree. Favorite SpongeBob song? Sweet, Sweet Victory. Yeah. Please, please, please don't be a Madden copycat. I agree. NCAA needs to be clutch. I'm really concerned. I think that they need to do it right. And if it's not done right, I will be very salty. Really will be. Yeah, I'm very pumped for it. It's going to be I'm going to no life that game, as my friends would say. Like, I'm going to play it all the time. Twitch streams will be unhinged with that game. Robin's a little different, Cam kind of pointed some things out where she's more of the humor in the season and she's not as quick on her feet. I think there's a little bit of a difference, but I don't think it's bad. I think that she still has some smart moments for sure. And she's still great. I didn't watch Stranger Things till 2020. I watched all 3 seasons in 2 days. That sounds like a hell of a binge right there. I watched it in 2016. I watched all the seasons that came out, but it's been such a fun show to watch every time it comes out. Is Stranger Things your favorite series? I'm pretty confident saying it is at this very moment in time. Peace, Light Beach. Thanks for being here. I'd rather Mike die all day. I don't want Steve to die ever. I'm almost caught up in the chat. Let's see. I watch documentaries occasionally, Jalen. On occasion. Vader probably over Vecna, but we'll see. Vecna could end up being a legend, but Vader's just so goated, you can't top him. You know what I mean? There's just so much film and TV background on Anakin and Vader. Yeah, the prequel trilogy is a little underrated, but almost now it's been overrated. But I love it. I love it, but for the longest time it was oh, you like it? And I'm yeah, but now it's if you say you don't like the prequels, people are what? So it's almost a little overrated, if anything, now, but I'd still love the prequel trilogy. Kiss, Marry, Kill, Steve, Jonathan, Billy. Wow, I'm marrying Steve because I want him around forever. I'm going to kill Billy because I don't want that, negativity. And I guess I'll kiss Jonathan. Anyway, let's see. Stranger Things spinoff. It might be about the Upside Down or another group of kids similar to Stranger Things, but we'll see. I don't know if it will involve any of the core characters from Stranger Things. That's the thing I'm most curious to see, probably. Do you think Hugh Jackman is definitive as Wolverine? I feel like he owns it. I don't think they can replace him, honestly. But they're going to try and replace him, but I don't think that they will. I don't think they will. I'm always down to play head-to-head in NCAA, Jacob. That would be a lot of fun when they drop that game. If they ever drop the game. We'll see if they do. Hopefully they do. I do not play D&D. I've never played it. Peace, Fernandos. Thank you. Hello, Jaybird. How you doing? Better villain, Vecna or Homelander? Right now, I got to go Homelander just because we've had 3 seasons of him. We haven't seen Vecna as much, but Vecna's still a great villain. Don't get me wrong. If Zac Efron gets cast in the MCU, do you think he'd be a better Wolverine or Human Torch? Human Torch all day. He has that sarcastic nature to him more than Wolverine, and I could see him being a hotshot playboy type more than Wolverine. Even though Wolverine does have those traits too, I think that he's better as Human Torch. Do I like Will Byers? I like Will. Nothing against Will. I wish him the best, and I think that he deserves to be happy. He really does. I'm a little worried about Stranger Things spinoffs, but again, if the Duffer Bros are attached, I'm more on board with it. I think that it'll be... I dig it. I dig it if the Duffers are attached. Do I think there will be any Star Wars movies? Yeah, Taika's got a Star Wars movie coming out. We're getting Rogue Squadron, so there's a lot of Star Wars stuff coming around the corner. Who would I rather fight, Vecna or Darth Vader? Probably. Call me crazy, but probably Vader. Probably Vader. Vader can't put a curse on me, and like, I don't know though. I don't know. If I trained in the ways of the Jedi, maybe Vader. What's the worst plot point in all 4 seasons of Stranger Things? Of course, it has to be. Where did I go? Where did I go? I lost it. What's the worst plot point? It's got to be the 08 thing, the whole thing in season 2. That's definitely the worst, I would say, for sure. We're approaching the 2-hour mark, guys. You have crushed it with support during the stream. It really does mean a lot. Keep hitting that like button. Let's get the likes up. I think we have I don't even know. We have, let's see, a lot of likes in here, which is awesome. We have 143 likes. So let's get to 150 likes if you guys are in here. Let's get to 175, honestly. If you guys haven't hit the like button, smash the like button right now. It would mean a lot. Feel free to send in a super chat. Guarantees I get to your question or comments. It's a way to help support the channel as well. And I'll probably stick around for about 10 more minutes. So if you want to make sure I get your question in 10 minutes, or if you want me to do an impression from Stranger Things or Star Wars, super chat is the way to go. I'm going to take a quick sip of water. There's 71 of you in here. Let's hit that like button. Let's get it up. Okay. We currently need to continue answering the questions. Yeah, I still play NCAA 14 on the PS3 as well. It's so much fun. I got a PS3 from my friend earlier this year. I've had the game. I got rid of my PS3 a while ago, but I had the game. I kept NCAA 14. So I play that one a lot with my friends. It's a great game. Kiss, Marry, Kill, Robin, Nancy, Eddie. I'm going to marry Robin, kiss Nancy, and kill Eddie. Do you think Vecna will have some sort of connection to Will? I do. I think they're definitely going to do a flashback scene where like Vecna was the one who originally snatched Will, and the score is going to be crazy, and it's going to be it could be like a cold open to an episode. That would be nuts. I would love to see something like that. All right, let's see what we're doing here. Thank you so much, Towns. Thank you for the support. Keep Watch Burn, the Batman, Top Gun Maverick, and Everything Everywhere. I'm going to I'm going to burn Everything Everywhere just because I like the other 2 more. So I have to keep one and watch one. I'm honestly going to keep Top Gun because it's more rewatchable, and I'm going to watch the Batman. That's where I'm at right now. I think that's my answer, Cowardly Goose. I'm going to keep Maverick because I can rewatch it as much as I want. I'm going to watch the Batman once. Yeah, 8 was not a great storyline for sure. A young Hopper and Joyce, I wouldn't really want that. They could. I wouldn't really want that, though. I think that would kind of take away from what we know of them as characters. Because I think the issue with prequels is sometimes they try and give you too many answers when the mysterious nature of characters past being left up to interpretation actually makes it a little bit better. 2000s would be cool. Yeah, early 2000s, maybe the 90s even. Who knows? That would be pretty cool. Least favorite season of Stranger Things, I got to go season 2. Still like it a lot, though. Keep Watch Burn, Back to the Future, Jaws, Jurassic Park. Damn. That's a really tough question. I love all 3 movies. All 3 movies are 5 out of 5 in my book. But if I had to keep one, I'm keeping Back to the Future. Back to the Future is the most rewatchable movie of all time. It's one of the most rewatchable movies of all time. It's perfect. Back to the Future, keeping it. I'm watching... Oh, man. I'm watching Jaws and I'm burning Jurassic Park, but I love Jurassic Park so much, so that's hard. But that's my answer. That's my definitive answer. Unfortunately, I love all, though, and I would never burn them. I would love to keep them all in an ideal world. What do you think would hurt the most out of all this? Okay, what death hurt the most in Stranger Things? Spoilers, I guess, but most of you have seen it. I would probably say Alexi's, man. Alexi's like that one hurt me bad. Like when he's so happy he's about to get corn dog and Lydia make a dream, and then he dies. I was like, no, what? It was so sad. So I'd probably go with that one. But I also think Hopper's fake death was sad too. Have my Funkos ever fallen? Not yet. Knock on wood. I just knocked on wood. Hopefully they don't ever, but they could. I think they're pretty stable right now. They're not as stable as they should be, but they have never fallen yet. So if they fell right now, that would be Vecna, a sign from Vecna that he's coming to get me. So hopefully they don't fall. Favorite Star Wars show? The Mandalorian for sure. I actually have a TikTok up where I rank those, so you guys feel free to check that out. Thank you, Gecko Boy. Thank you. Favorite season of Stranger Things? It's season 4 right now, probably. Do I think Vecna will win? I do think Vecna will win this season. I think Vecna will get the upper hand, and then they got to regroup and gather themselves going into the next season. I'll probably go for about 5 more minutes. We'll end it at the 2-hour mark. So if you guys are in here, make sure to hit that like button. Or if you're on the replay, make sure to hit that like button. You guys have absolutely crushed it with support. We have 150 likes. We did 150 likes. That is absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for being in here. It means so much. And let's keep it going with the questions for 5 more minutes. Make them good ones. I'll answer the most that I can to guarantee I get to it again. Super chat is the way to go. All right. Okay. What song would help you escape from Vecna? Probably like Remember the Titan, or not Remember the Titans, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, because that's tied to nostalgic roots for me. All right, that one would probably do it. Ain't No Mountain High Enough. My stomach just growled. I don't know if you guys heard it. All right. Favorite Stranger Things season soundtrack. I also have a ranking video of this, but it's got to be season 3. Or is it season 3 or 4 slaps? I don't know. It's tough. A lot of them slap. It's like 3 or 4, I think, but 1 also hits too. So it's one of those. Not season 2, even though it does have some great songs. Keep, Watch, Burn, Empire, Clone Wars, and Iron Man. I'm going to keep... Wow. I'm going to keep Empire. I'm going to watch... That's tough. Damn. I'm going to keep Empire because that's like my second favorite Star Wars movie. So I got to keep that one. So I could watch... I'm going to watch Clone Wars because it's 7 seasons of TV, and then I'm just going to burn Iron Man. But even though I love Iron Man so much because I got the freaking... I literally love Iron Man. He's my favorite MCU hero, but like that's what I would have to do. That's crazy to say out loud, but I would have to do it. Prequels are definitely scary. I agree, Jacob. They can butcher things. Very much so. If you guys have any like spoiler Obi-Wan questions, I actually did a stream yesterday with my friend Trevor. Feel free to check that out. Full spoiler talk on the show, so make sure you go check that out for sure. Do I think Wanda's really dead? Hell no. I think she's alive for sure. They don't ever really kill anyone in the MCU. Let's see. If you could bring any MCU character back, who would you choose? Iron Man. He's my favorite, and I think that there's more you could do with him. I would love to see him interact with newer characters, but I understand his sacrifice. It makes sense. It makes sense. If you guys are heading out, peace out. Have a great night. Keep, Watch, Burn, Star Wars, Marvel, Harry Potter. Damn. Wow. There's like significantly more content with Marvel compared to the other two, so that's kind of like the hard question, right? I'm gonna keep Star Wars. I know Star Wars. I love it so much, but man, it's divisive in me. But it's like my childhood. I got to keep the originals, the Clone Wars, the Mandalorian, the prequels. There's too much to love for me. I got to keep Star Wars. I'm actually gonna burn Harry Potter, even though I love it. I'm just the one I've watched the most recently for the first time. That was in 2019, I think. So, and then I'm gonna watch Marvel. So there you go. Alicia, how you doing? Welcome in. Favorite Stranger Things Funko Pop? I have the Eddie one, and I love it. It's not here right now. It's at my girlfriend's house, but I love the Eddie Pop. And the Steve with bat, which my girlfriend has, is probably the coolest Stranger Things Pop in existence, I think. Will I do another stream like this? I do weekly streams, Jaybird. I do weekly streams like this with my friend usually. I'm going to do a Stranger Things spoiler talk on Friday, so make sure you guys are subscribed with that notification bell so you're notified when I go live on Friday, doing a full Stranger Things spoiler talk that night of the show dropping. So make sure you are subscribed in here for that so we can talk all the spoilers for season 4, volume 2. It's going to be a blast. But I do streams like this all the time as my stomach growls, by the way. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but yes, I do a lot of streams like this. You can check out a bunch of my old ones, and I do them. I'm trying to do them weekly now, sometimes more than once a week. Keep, Watch, Burn, A New Hope, Good Will Hunting, and Top Gun Maverick. Keep A New Hope. I'm going to watch Good Will Hunting, and I guess I have to burn Maverick, but that sucks because it's recent, right? Like, but those other two movies just mean a little more to me, but Maverick is fantastic. Scoops Ahoy or Video Store? Scoops Ahoy is sick, but I love the family video, so I got to go with that. Yep, I think season 4 is going to end in absolute tragedy, setting up 5. I agree. The comeback, kind of like Infinity War Endgame, which a lot of people have made those comparisons to. Would you recommend me to watch Jurassic World Dominion? It depends on how big of a fan of the franchise you are, because there's some nostalgia there, but I think that you can wait for streaming, honestly. I don't know if it's worth going and seeing on the big screen, because I thought it kind of stunk a little bit. Let's see. Am I more hype for get more hype? I think Fantastic Four is going to have more hype because it's the Fantastic Four in the MCU, something we have been deprived of. But again, I'm really excited for both of them still. Batman and Robin or Morbius. If I had to watch one right now, I probably would go. Oh man, they both suck. But I might watch Morbius because of the memes. But again, I don't know. They're both so bad. I think whichever one is shorter, I don't want to have to suffer. But yeah, I think we're about to wrap this thing up. I mean, I could keep going, but I want to save some questions for future live streams. Thank you guys so much if you were in here. If I didn't get to your question, I apologize. I was trying to get to as many as I could. There was just so many coming in. I was trying my best to get to all of them. But thank you guys so much for being here on the stream. It really does mean the world. Again, thank you for 25,000 subscribers. I can't wait to keep growing this community, getting to know more of you. I love seeing these new and old faces here in the chat. I hope you guys stick around for more live streams, more of my full video content. Feel free to check that out. The YouTube shorts are a lot of fun to do, so I'm going to be making shorts, videos, live streams like this one. I hope you guys stick around for all of it and continue on in support of this journey. I can't wait to keep after it and give it my all every single day. Stranger Things 4 Volume 2, 6 days away. I'm doing a full spoiler talk on my channel with my girlfriend the day that it drops, so that'll be around like 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time on Friday, July 1st. Mark your calendars for that. I'm going to have a bunch of Marvel content coming at the beginning of July, tons of Stranger Things shorts and videos, so stay tuned for all of that. But thank you guys so much for being here. It really means the world. I can't wait to do more of these streams. If you sent a super chat, if you hit the like button, if you clicked on this video at all, if you hit the like button, it really does mean the world. Everyone in here, go subscribe to my girlfriend Cam's channel. It is Cam Silas. Follow her on Instagram. She's not even almost. She is a bigger Stranger Things fan than me. So if you like to hear me talk about Stranger Things, she also talks about Stranger Things. Cam Silas, everyone go right now. Follow her on Instagram, subscribe to her YouTube channel, follow her on TikTok. She loves Stranger Things content. And you see, Unusual Couple podcast, I talk about Stranger Things with her, and go follow that. The link was here. So if you're here on the replay or anything, make sure to go check that out. It would mean absolutely the world. But thank you guys again for being here. Subscribe to Cam, subscribe to the Unusual Couple podcast. And again, thank you, Just Lucinda. Thank you so much for hopping at the last minute. I do appreciate it. I like that Mickey Pretzel profile picture. That's awesome. I hope you had fun at the concert. But everyone, I hope you have a great night. Have a great rest of your weekend. We're in the end game now. Stranger Things 4 Volume 2 is right around the corner, and you bet your sweet ass we'll be covering it, me and Cam, and I'll be covering it with shorts and everything, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Hellfire Club, let's get after it. Fingers crossed that Steve lives. We'll see what happens. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.